up, everybody? What's good? What's good, man? Sorry about that. Y'all ain't gonna believe what happened, man. My ass fell asleep. What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna have to apologize up front, man. I was sitting here and I was actually waiting for the time, and my ass was, I've been traveling, man. Been traveling, man. Just got back today, so uh, for the longest, I was just kind of waiting and chilling. Got done with work, and man, I called myself. I don't know what the hell I was doing, man. I wound up doing something, and next thing you know, I woke up. So y'all gotta forgive me, man. It's all good. So anyway, um, appreciate y'all for coming on, man. It's gonna be a very informative show tonight. Got some things on my chest, man. Been an eventful day. I might have lost a friend today. Um, Mr. Carl Reed, man. If he watching, I apologize, but let me tell y'all something, man. I ain't gonna apologize but one time. I feel like, see, all right. Let me see. Let me see. We're gonna get into it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get into it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get right into it. Hold on one second. So anywho, it's Monday, man. The season's over. We don't really know who is gonna be our opponent for the SWAC Championship. Don't worry, y'all. Zoe will be on. Um, he actually just getting off work. However long he gonna be on, that's cool. But we got some things we're gonna talk about tonight. Now that the season over and everybody is starting to come out the coach hot and heavy now. My thing was this, man. Y'all correct me on something. I'm on. There you go, man. You on the stream now. Let me go ahead and drop this overlay off Zoe since you on. Zoe just joined the stream, so let me go ahead and put us both on the screen real quick. Boom shakalaka. There he is. What's good, brother? Going on. Signal bad, bro. I can't hear you breaking up. Hello? Yeah, I can hear you now, man. First thing first, man. Safety. If you got to go off camera, you can go off camera. It ain't no big deal. But wanted you to come on because you wanted to, like we talked earlier, you wanted to. Yeah, you want to go first, so I'm gonna let you rock out, bro. I'm gonna let him go. I'm just really just getting started, bro. I was laughing at myself because, man, I was telling them, bro, I dozed off, man. That's what I said when I called you, and I just so happened to wake up. Zoe called me. I ain't see the phone call and nothing. I just woke up and man. But anyway.
So nah, man,
Yeah.
we gonna how many we got here? We got 100. All right, we need to do about 2. All right, so we're gonna address the elephant in the room because the season is over, right? The season for us and all everybody else, the season is over. Now it's time to talk. We're gonna address this whole elephant in the room because we watch the coaches teleconference like we do every Monday. We see there is a great narrative coming from the coalition about Jackson State being overrated. And I got to thinking, I'm like, oh, we're overrated. So the question I got to ask everybody is, who exactly should we be on? Which one of you losers that we done beat should be over us? And before I say anything, because mind you, this was a SPAC, or even an HBCU ball. So enlighten me to tell me who in HBCU ball should be over JSU. And we want real logical answers. Because I know where the responses are coming from. It's hate and jealousy. I ain't got nothing else to say, but Jack State's overrated. So I want to know who else in HBCU should be rated over us. Because the last time I checked, we're rated as the best team in HBCU ball. We're rated as the best team in the SWAC. So please tell me how we're overrated. And let me know who should be over us. I got time. Can you drop that link? Because I want somebody to come on here and enlighten. They can talk real tough and strong when they watch the coach teleconference. They damn sure come on here and spew that crap.
Oh, hold on. Hey, hey, can y'all hear me clear? Is my mic back staticky? Because they said my mic was staticky. Said you were breaking up pretty bad, so.
Y'all forgive me. I'm on the highway. Coming out the country. So y'all forgive
me. Hey, testing. Y'all tell me if y'all can hear my mic just clear. Let me know. Somebody come in. No, it's a narrative. I'm trying to see if my microphone's straight. Y'all let me know. Still is? Okay. All right, 1 second.
Yeah, so, yeah, if you can hear me, Ken,
hold on.
I want somebody to come on.
How about now?
I hear it now. It's a little bit.
You can hear static?
A little bit. So,
let me know if I'm clear. Okay. And I'm gonna roll. I mean, if y'all say I'm clear. No, man.
but no,
so here's the thing. Here's the funny thing about
drop that link though. I want somebody to
you breaking up bad, bro.
Crap. Let me come out and come back in.
Okay, yeah, it's breaking up really bad. But look, I was watching the television live, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Transparent, bro. I ain't trying to be controversial or nothing like that. But I go into the live chat and I see that people inside the chat talking crazy about us, man. I saw a few of you guys that are on the stream right now was on the live earlier today, right? So I thought it was funny that, oh my goodness, man, I'm probably gonna have to.
You got me now?
Go ahead, Zoe. If it.
I can't hear you.
Hang tight.
Okay. Okay. Well, can y'all hear me good? I reply in the comments. Y'all can hear me good. All right, bet. So yeah, my thing is, look, I know the majority of people on here are probably riding with JSU, but crazy thing is, I'm tired of the foolishness, man. Look, I can understand hating that kid, and I can see it in my way, but man, this is beyond ridiculous. We're not even during the season. There are no more games to be played, at least amongst HBCU ball. But to sit here at the conclusion of an undefeated season, unlimited season, you got the #1 rated defense in the country. We average 40 points a game, and because we have a close game, but yet we still win. And I got to be honest with you guys, the game for Alcorn yesterday wasn't close. If you go back and watch the game, Alcorn wasn't a threat to win that game. They literally got in the red zone 3 times the entire game. 3 times the entire game. So this whole thing about we're overrated. I'm like, man, well, okay, that's fine. I'll entertain it. Who should be rated over us? Please,
break that, bro. Hang tight, y'all. All right, can y'all hear me?
Man, you good as hell.
Yeah, I got my microphone now. Sorry about that, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive me for that one. That was just a dumb decision. I wanted to use my headset, but I heard so great now. Got a buzzing going on.
Nah, you clear, man. You good.
I got my mic. I'm straight. I should be good on that.
How about
okay?
How about me? Am I good?
Yeah, you good. You good on my end. So,
all right. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying that I went into the live stream today, and I thought it was pretty funny that people were allowed to hate on Jackson State, talk about Jackson State being overrated and all this and that. So I come in the chat. I start coming to the people that was on there saying, "Hey, you know, your hate is overrated." You know what I'm saying? I'm just going back at them, and I just thought it was funny that the scrub from HBCU Sports muted me, so y'all couldn't see my comments. So I went to his page where he made the video about. Remember, he went viral because he couldn't get out his words, right? So, and I told him, I was like, "You lame as hell for that." I was like, "You a hating ass, lame ass scrub, bro, for muting me, and you know what you're doing." I was like, "You a punk ass dude, bro, and I'm gonna come on your page and I'm gonna tell you that straight up, because you can sit there and listen to everybody hate on Jackson State and you'll let them say that, but then when I come on, you want to mute me." So in other words, I'm like, "Fuck you, you lame ass nigga." So anyway, that's all I got on that, and I made sure he knew that. Called Zoe and told him about it. So, no, I didn't raise nothing. He muted me, so that way everything I was gonna say, he didn't want y'all to see it. So I just left it at that. And I went to his page and commented on his video, let him know how I felt about it. So I'm just saying, I ain't got no respect for nobody like that. You can say anything you want to say, but you can't take it. So people like that, I don't have no respect for. So that's the last I'm gonna speak on that. But I just wanted to get it out. But go ahead, bro.
And if you pay attention, we always say the same thing about old big eye little lie. Every time it's consistent. You know what I'm saying? It's consistent. But no, I mean, let's get into it. Like I said, for anybody who can hear me, come on here. You know what I'm saying? I want, please enlighten me and tell me who should be rated over us. I want to hear it. Especially when, because the only two teams we didn't play was Prairie View and Pine Bluff. Pine Bluff, really? Prairie View just got skull drugged by Valley. Really? So, again, please enlighten me, tell me who were ranked over that we had no business being.
But see, here's the thing, bro. And I dropped the stream, but look, don't come on the stream to talk about. If you're gonna come on, it's only to talk about what Zoe talking about right now, because we got a lot of shit we gotta cover. So if you're not coming on to talk about what Zoe is talking about, just if I add you to the stream and you ain't on what he talking about, I'm gonna remove you from the stream, because we'll have a moment later on where we could do that. But my thing is this: for those that don't know me, man, I'm transparent. I don't like the term alpha male, bro. I don't like that but I get the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what people try to say. My thing is this: if I'm gonna say something and I feel some type of way, so you know how I get down, bro. I'm gonna be straight up about it, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it, because y'all know I went on 247 Sports 2 times, right? And Carl Reed put out the article today regarding Dion possibly to Colorado, Dion possibly to USF. And I made the comment on Twitter saying that it's pretty clear what bro job is for 247 Sports. Let me ask you this question, though. You've been watching recruiting for quite some time. Has 247 Sports taken a vested interest in the coaching getting hired at another school? Like dropping articles and shit like that. I'm trying to remember if I've seen it. I know I ain't say Bleacher Report. I didn't say ESPN. I didn't say Pro Football Scoop. I didn't say none of those. I'm saying 247.
they have only in this time of the year. But just like in before the season, no. But
No, I'm
when
saying like
that
you remember the
season
article
ends,
where
you're
there
still there.
was he made it. See, Carl wrote an article about him possibly going to Georgia Tech, him going to Auburn, and what he needed to
Yeah.
do at
No,
Georgia
no,
Tech.
no, 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 no. Now watch it. Now what? No, watch it. Now in regards to that, no. And let me, but also let me add to this point too. Carl Reed is one of one. You know what I'm saying?
I know that.
And he's
Yep.
really the only. But I'm going to go down a certain path. He's one of one, and he's the only one of his kind, and he just got there this year. You see what I'm saying? And so, no. But to answer your question previously, no, they didn't. They did not. They will only do something at the end of the season if it was a hot topic. But outside of that, no, they didn't. Strictly recruit.
Yeah, that's what I thought, bro. I didn't think that it was. One second, bro. So the biggest thing for me was just my thing is this, bro. I'm not stupid, man, and I'm not saying that he ain't have a job to do. I said his role is to cover Dion Sanders. That's what he do. And I'm telling you, for people make me sick, man, if they sit up there and try to act like there isn't some type of agenda that comes from the idea of if you want to quiet Dion Sanders down and get him to stop um, kicking up ruckus and going against the grain and breaking the mold, the easiest thing to do is to dangle a carrot in front of him. I don't give a care what progressive movement that has benefited black folk that you ever want to go down through history. At the end of the day, it's been stifled through various different efforts. So when I said what I said, that I'm like, I said it's clear what his role is. You know what I mean? Like, so he took that as me calling him Uncle Tom. Now, so what I said was, you know what? He came, he inboxed me. He's like, damn, bro, it's like that. And I was like, maybe that was a little too harsh. So I said, you know what, bro? I apologize, man. I said it was an emotional statement. I said, then I see these jerks online talking. They did all that extra talking, like, oh, well, at least I'm glad he owned it. I was like, dude, I own all my words. I said, I apologize because if I say it publicly, I said what I ain't trying to do is I'm not trying to call you out and act like you a bad dude, bro. That's not what I'm trying to do. And y'all gotta understand, Twitter is just a space where you get a few characters to say a few things, but you may have one.
Hold on. Let me interject right there because I'm going to touch on what you just said. The one issue with reading anything, we can just go back to just like text messages. One major problem is when you don't thoroughly know anyone, you're going to read something however you want to read it, but I could be saying it something totally different with regards to anything in any type of space, whether it's Twitter, a text message, or anything. So that's why you got to be careful when it comes to stuff like that. Go ahead.
Well, the thing is this, man. I tell anybody, how you read something is how you perceive it. And
Exactly.
my thing is this right here. See, I'm not stupid to this, bro. And I understand something. Let me break this down real quick, man, in the easiest way possible. Folks, there are some lucrative opportunities that come for us in certain spaces that is agenda related. Yes, you can get a great career centered around it. And I'm not saying you don't get your money, you don't get your bag, but it can be a conflict of interest. I said for me, I said, if you feel like you can write an article about my school and our coach entertaining other jobs, you gave me the right to comment on it. It don't make no difference how you feel about what I have to say about it. Just like you have the right to write the article, I have the right to respond. Now I said, I don't think you're an Uncle Tom. And if that's what you felt like my tweet was insinuating, I apologize for that. I said, but I stand on my words. I don't like the article. I felt like the timing was fucked up. You follow what I'm talking about? It's 247 Sports. We're less than a month away from early signing period. And at the end of the day, it's about, we don't know if it's true or not true. You get what I'm saying? If Dion leave, he leaves. And that's what I told him. I said, you got to understand something. And I'm going to say this now, bro, because this is what's been on my heart all day, man. This has been on my heart all day. And this is why it's bothered me. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, bro. Dion Sanders sold us something. He sold us something, Zoe. If you come in with an agenda, I mean, and this is all I'm saying. When I say sold us something, the I believe mantra, and we are. My question is to anybody: is the playing field level right now? Hell no, it ain't. You follow what I'm talking about? Has he changed the game? In some instances, he has, because there's some things that transpired that we can get a chance to see. So here's all I'm saying, and I told him that. I said, bro, we got the right to want our coach, bro. You act like we ain't. That's why I said, look, y'all want us to adhere to the idea that once the big boys come knocking at the door, we don't have the right to fucking fight back and say we trying to go all in to keep our goddamn coach. So if we saying, if I'm talking straight to you, that's like me and you being partners, bro. You take a job and I get you getting your bag. You got to understand my side of this just like your side of it. I understand that you write articles, but you also got to understand that, listen, bro, we care about what's transpiring. Now, Zoe, the best time to keep somebody at the house is when they're at the house. Yeah. Once they leave the house, hey, good luck trying to get that. So we ain't never been able to sail against money. Then you got all these jacklegs coming to me speaking, all these Captain Obviouses acting like they need to educate me on what. Not saying I can't be educated, but you don't need to you don't need to educate me on how this works. Well, you know, man, this is the time of the year when they do this. Motherfucker, I know that. I follow recruitment for over a decade. I know how this works. We understand that we're a small school and the big boys gonna come knocking. But here's what we're saying. This is a very nuanced type situation. And this is all I'm gonna say, bro. And I promise you I'm gonna say this. And this is what I listen. If you think I'm talking crazy now, wait until after he leave, and I'm gonna tell you how I really feel. Because this is what I'm saying. I ain't got nothing to lose at that point. If he bail out the end of the season, he bail out the end of the season. We love Dion Sanders for what he's done. We appreciate everything, whatever. But we're gonna have to move on pretty quickly and try to find somebody to stabilize our program so we don't go all the way to the shitter. You get what I'm saying? You got to put somebody in place. So my point is, I just think it makes me sick, man. You can't come to me and tell me that what I care about ain't worth a damn just because you got an agenda or just because somebody else came a calling. I can say this. Just 2 years ago, didn't nobody want the man. And you can talk to me till you're blue in the face about his recruiting prowess and how he's all this and that. No, you saw that come about after he came to Jackson State. We signed him to a 4-year contract, got an extra year extended to 2025 because he went to the Celebration Bowl. So here's all I'm saying. If he decides to leave, bro, that's his decision. We're gonna thank him. We're gonna applaud him. We're gonna do it professionally, and we're gonna have some decorum, all that good stuff. But what I'm saying is, I get annoyed when people that ain't a part of this, that's a part of the system, that's designed to throw roadblocks in front of progress, they have an issue when we stand up and say, I want to keep what we got in-house and keep this thing going. We got a good thing going. Let's keep building it. Because, bro, it ain't never been about money. HBCUs cannot sell against big money, bro. They cannot. They never have been. They ain't going to start tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? You got people. All right, let me start. I'm serious, bro. So, I mean, if you come to me and tell me, you know, you tell me what I need to hear to tug on my heartstrings and get me to buy into everything you saying, and then you turn around and leave me for the very goddamn thing that I can't do anyway when you already said that that's what you came here for, then I would have the right to feel some type of way. Now, I would have to get over it. And I don't, and listen, folks, because it's some weirdos out here that like to take people's face and words and shit and try to crop it. I'm putting a narrative out there. Oh, he said it. No, I speak for me. I do not speak for Jackson State. I do not speak for the AD. I don't speak for the university. I speak for me, myself, and I. And this is just one man's opinion about what I'm seeing transpiring. And then I had somebody come on and talk about, well, it's just like Lane Kiffin leaving Ole Miss for Auburn. I said, so you're going to tell me that you're going to compare Ole Miss to Jackson State? That's what you're going to tell me?
Well,
Man,
the other part of that, too, is that, I mean, not only is it not a comparison, you sit there and do the same thing because someone's done it at another school, then the same thing should be done here. Every circumstance is nuanced. You know what I'm saying? They all are.
Honestly,
and we don't do something just because somebody else does it as well. So,
well, here's the thing, bro. We got a SWAC championship in the Celebration Bowl we're trying to win. That article that dropped today, I don't give a damn what nobody tell you. That thing hit me in the gut, man. And I was saying, here we go again. I said, man, this is bad timing. And that's what I told him. I said, bro, it's just the timing of it. I said, honestly, we really didn't have to know that, because if he going to leave, bro, he can make that announcement. Dion Sanders is the most transparent coach we probably have ever seen. You follow what I'm talking about?
I get it, but it didn't bother me, only because I look at it like it's par for the course. And also knowing that we're possibly trying to go to a whole new stratosphere, the stratosphere that we hopefully can actually get to. This is going to be standard practice when we're having the success that we're having.
Well, I get that. And I'm not, and this is the thing. I hear that all the time. Like, again, what do you say all the time, bro? Two things can be true at the same time.
True at the same time. Sure.
That's because I'm saying to you that this one, some majority of it you can drown out, but it's like, but it's just it felt. I go off feelings and vibes. And
No. Hold on.
I just thought the timing was bad.
No, man. Look, you got every right to feel the way you feel, and I'm not trying to.
Well, we had a player respond to it like, man, bro, what in the world?
But my thing is, I'm not trying to decipher. I'm not trying to dilute the way you feel. That's why I came back and I stated that.
Well, I don't feel like it's. Listen, I don't feel like it's recruiting. Listen, man, let me get this straight. I don't feel like it's hurting recruiting, because hell, Dion Sanders at Jackson State gonna recruit well if he the head coach. Period. If you think Dion Sanders leaving Jackson State ain't gonna hurt our recruiting, you smoking moon rocks. Yeah, if he walk out the door, we automatically gonna be affected, and we're gonna have to figure out. We're gonna have to regroup and move forward. If he stays put, recruiting gonna be fine. So I understand that. I'm saying. You're not gonna shut me up about that. I got to write. This is all I'm saying. Just like you have a right to write a damn article saying what you feel like you need to say and what you can say, y'all better stop talking to me and acting like I ain't gonna say something. All I'm doing is giving people back the energy that they give out. And then what's funny is when you give out the same energy that come to you, people always make you be the problem. And that's what I'm not saying. That's all I'm speaking on, bro. That's what I got annoyed by today. It ain't about the article like that. It ain't about it's about the folks that you want me to have. You want me to shut the hell up and just deal with it and just be like, oh, well, this is standard practice. Yeah, it's standard practice because that's what we do. Man, well, the alums gotta pay his coaches because the SWAC is that's the out now. Is just say you ready for him to leave, because y'all know damn well y'all ain't gonna ever be able to beat him as long as he ain't play. So let's just. But anyway, that's all I had on that. I was gonna spend 10 minutes on that, and I was gonna move on. But I had to say that because I mean this. I respect Carl Reed, man. I consider Carl Reed a new friend, and friends don't have to agree on every damn thing. I'm a different kind of guy, bro. I don't mean just because I don't agree with you don't mean that I ain't no funny acting dude like that. If we disagree, we just disagree. We got to get out of this mentality thinking that, bro, you know what, Zoe, what I talked to you about earlier. I'm going to have this is a human moment, and I'm going to shut up. I promise y'all we'll get to football.
Which part? Which part?
This morning when I told you. So listen, I sat down with my 13-year-old daughter last night.
Oh yeah,
had one of the best conversations we've had since she's been on this earth, and I spent hours just me and her one-on-one talking about realness, real life. And I said 90% of the people you come in contact with are self-centered. They self-absorbed. They think that the way that they think is the way that it is, and nobody else has any way of of affecting that. What I'm saying is simply put, And I also told him that, you know, I told him a lot of stuff, but it's that particular aspect of it. What I'm saying is this. If you listen, man, we gon' fucking celebrate, man. I don't mean to be nasty. I'm gonna get this out. Please don't. Let me just not look at the comments. I am celebrating, but damn, you act like it's. Let me get out what I got to get out. And then we can get on to what we can get on to. What I'm saying is this. It's all right to disagree and still be cool. Find someone happy medium and you move on from it. And that's it. That's it. Because this was gonna happen. Now here's what happens though. Here's what's gonna happen. See, folk want you to just stick to the football. Just talk about this. Now here's what happens now. When you get that report like Ole Miss got tonight, that Lane Kiffin gonna step down from the job and he gonna take the job at Auburn. Y'all, it's gonna be 1,000 people on the stream then because they gonna want to know what Ken and Zoe got to say about it. When that live hit, y'all ain't gonna be talking about no damn football then. Y'all gonna be like, what is we gonna do?
Hey, is this the same coach that just last week said I think Dion Sanders should take the job? Is this the same coach?
All right, man. Let's get into it, man. Before people get mad, we'll talk about the football. I'm gonna pause on that for now. I guess I started on my soapbox, but I don't give a damn. You don't like it, you just don't like it. It is what it is. But listen, man. We got 2 weeks, man. We don't even know who we playing yet. What y'all want me to tell y'all? We not already talked about the game. All right, let's quick update on the SWAC. FAMU didn't get picked for the FCS playoffs. You got people talking today about they don't know if the Celebration Bowl is the goal or FCS playoff. It's so we don't know what we want to do, right? I did say this though, did we not? Well, I think we both kind of said it. We both said that the Bayou Classic was going to come down to determine who was going to win the West. I don't think neither one of us thought it was going to look like this though. I know you said you're going to get what you want. I still don't feel like you're going to get what you want, bro. Here's what I mean. I know you want it, but I got a weird feeling, bro, that Grambling gonna mess up your plans, dog. And Grambling gonna beat Bayou. They gonna beat Southern, and you're gonna see Prairie View back that thing up into the SWAC Championship. Watch what I tell you.
No, dog. God did. God got it's ordained, dog. God got this thing lined up. We're gonna be some swamp puppies from Red Stick next week. Yeah,
man, you wanted it. Listen, man, it was funny. Let's go back to the Alcorn game real quick, man. We was in the we was down there talking to Ashley. Ashley showed us his phone, and he showed us that Prairie View had went to freaking Itabena. I gotta give you your kudos. We talked about it quickly on the reaction before you got sleepy, and we got sleepy. But no, it's cool though. But listen, they went and lost 27-7. So shout out to Vince, man. Boy, oh boy, if Vince could ever get everything he need, man, he would be. That's just one coach, man, that you just can't look at his record and tell. Like he need an offensive line. We was talking to Jamie with JSU TV, and he was saying, listen, man, Vince get that O-line right, get him a decent quarterback. You're talking about a team that's because his defense has been pretty solid for the most part over the years. He's a defensive guy.
And you know what? And has a dark horse for Defensive Player of the Year.
You talking about Ronnie Thomas?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he got it, man. He always have a player or two, man, each year. I think it was Jerry Gardner last year. Then he had the safety, number 6.
Yep.
So Vince know how to get that talent. And I'm always saying is that look, man, he went and shocked the world with I wouldn't say shocked the world. It was a lot of people. So I realized that you weren't by yourself when you go and talk to a lot of people. They're like, man, we said that Valley was gonna beat them boys, man. And they had a chance. They could have had it done, and they didn't get it done. And then when we realized that Prairie View was going to lose that game, we go to what? We go to the Texas Southern. Look, man, Texas Southern was beating Alabama A&M. Listen, going into the fourth quarter, 20-3. And Alabama A&M proceeded to score 21 points in the fourth quarter to come back and shock them and prayers go out to Andrew Body. They said he got hurt, so I think it was separated shoulder or something like that. Hopefully he's okay. And this was as of Saturday. So hopefully they've, the medical team, well, he went to the hospital. So hopefully he's starting his recovery process and he's going to heal up and be just fine, man. So their season is over, everybody's season over with the exception of Prairie View Southern. We punched our ticket. We get to host the SWAC Championship game. Think it's going to be a close to a sellout, depending on who we play. I do know that if we pay Southern. But look, Jack State fans, alums, supporters, everybody, do not wait till Saturday when the clock strikes to see that it's Southern and then start buying your tickets. Man, go ahead and buy your tickets right now. Don't wait. We need to pack that thing out. See, that thing need to be like Campbell, bro. If we buy all the tickets, that means we're going to be the ones in there. And then it don't make no difference if it's Southern or Prairie View. We going to be in that thing deep. So we need to be buying up them tickets, man. If you ain't got your tickets for the SWAC Championship game, man, shame on you. Go ahead and get them tickets. Now, it ain't shame on you if you're waiting to get paid Friday. That's totally understandable. And I never judge anybody's financial situation. But let's get them tickets, man. Let's get them tickets bought, get them parking passes, whatever you need to get done. It's gonna be beautiful, man. I made it back home today, and I'm excited to get back to Jackson in 2 weeks, bro. It was a great time in Lorman. Had a lot of fun. Great atmosphere. Oh yeah, I want to say this real quick. Y'all, man, if y'all hadn't watched the video that I posted on the page, that 10-minute long video clip, hey dog, I watched it again this morning, man. It gave me chills, man. Just the entrance, both teams taking the field. You got to go click on that and watch that, man, and just capture that first 10 minutes right before kickoff. It was amazing, man. So shout out to Alcorn. Shout out to just the SWAC energy, man, the rivalry, and then in the end, it's a family rivalry, In the end, you see the J sets and the Golden Girls come together. You see the drum majors take a picture together. You see the Royal Court, all that good stuff, man. It was just a good, fun, wholesome football. And even Coach Prime said he was impressed with it. But anywho, that's it. That's what I say on that. Now, FAMU, I still haven't had a chance to listen to what Willie Simmons said. I know Coach Prime mentioned it because I didn't catch the whole coach's press conference. Did you catch the whole coach's press conference?
Yep.
What did Coach Simmons say that Coach Prime was referencing?
Just the fact that they were 9-2, they won 9 straight. They have 9 FCS wins. They only lost to North Carolina, who's ranked right now, and Jackson State, who's ranked 5th in the coaches, in the FCS. That was pretty much it, man. And just basically saying, silver lining is, they aren't the committee, they aren't living up to, what they should be doing. And they're devaluing our wins because we have the number of wins. So that's pretty much it. But you only got but at the end of the day, and I made this point earlier. If you take Albany State off their schedule, let's say he plays the 25th ranked team in the country in this place, and that's the game that you got. You win that game, guarantee you going to the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, but let me ask you this question though, which is a fair question in their favor. I mean, the 2 losses that they played, I mean, let's be real. I mean, I know they got throttled by us first part of the season. They were dealing with some things. But, bro, they had a FBS school on their schedule, though. You know what I mean?
But yeah, man, see, that's not counted against them. So, like, whenever an FCS team loses to an FBS team, it's not counted. It's not counted against you. But in your argument, you could use that say because it wasn't just the FBS team. They're ranked in the top 25 right now. You see what I'm saying? I think they're ranked like 15th. Then you look at Jackson State; they're ranked 5th in the FCS.
Well, they dropped. So they dropped because they lost to Wake Forest, but that didn't help. But I don't know if that hurt them any. But go ahead.
It still hurt them because they don't factor that in because it's an FBS opponent. But here's the thing that works against FAMU, and they know it. That's why I don't get the outrage. The thing is what they're doing day to day. Again, That's why I use the example. I say, hey man, if you take Albany State off of their schedule, and let's say they play the 25th ranked team in the country, because the SWAC non-conference schedule is killing us. It's who we're scheduling and why we're scheduling, and we're getting destroyed. And let me say this too: when it comes to the RPI rating, that's not etched in stone from the beginning of the season. It's year to year. So like start next year in August. If we open up with 3 money games or 3 top 10 or top 15 FCS program, you win those games. Those games have more merit. I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I think when you really think about it, they really were they tried everything, even pitching the to host it, and then to win nine straight games is hard to do. We won 11 straight, so you and I both we all have seen how hard it has been to win a football game, especially towards the back end of it, and they pulled it off. So I mean, it didn't happen for them. It sucks, but I mean, they had a good season. You know, this kind of gives maybe this gives birth to. We saw some really creative ideas coming around. You know, from some of the HBCU brain trust in the culture right now. Just kind of pitching some ideas of what could have been. What could come from it. So we'll see, man. We don't know. But anyway,
And then see the other thing I was going to mention to that too was that a lot of people will say I saw earlier it was like, well, this is the same thing that happened last year. Yeah, what FAMU did is the same as last year. However, the one different dichotomy this time is it's not just what FAMU did; it's the other teams that's in contention for a spot. What they did, you see what I'm saying? And that's the thing.
But there was some teams that actually got in there that was a little questionable. But I saw Austin P was
I don't
Austin
doubt
P
it.
was they were peed off. They were ticked off because they didn't get in either. They had to release a statement and they felt like they did way more than what some of the teams did that got in. So it was it was a lot. It was a lot that felt like they got snubbed.
Well, it's going to always be a handful. They can go to 36 teams in the playoffs. You're still going to have somebody at the last spot that got in.
Right. That's the gripe about. That's the gripe about why
now.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna say now. I would have liked to have seen FAMU in the playoffs just to show, and as a measuring stick to see what they could have done. But now, and I think there was another team that actually got into the playoffs that had 4 losses, and doesn't really use. How can I say this? They got like 4 or 5. There was one team that got in. I can't think of who it was, but I knew I saw somewhere where they had 4 or 5 losses. And granted, most time when you get somebody from the Missouri Valley Conference, that's like the SEC of the FCS. But I don't give a damn. If you got 4 or 5 losses, you are nowhere near in hell to be in contention to win your conference. And I'm sorry, if you got 4 or 5 losses, no one here you should get in over FAMU. Period. Also, if that team got 4 or 5 losses, watch this. Even if you're coming from the Missouri Valley, if you got 4 or 5 losses, well, you being in the playoffs doesn't give you a greater odds to make a run and win a championship either. It doesn't. We know that you're more susceptible to lose because hell, you got 5 in the thing.
So honestly, bro, I think I'm so to the point, bro, to where I really saw an idea today where they pitched a 4-team HBCU FCS Division
Well, see,
One.
look, see, and Blue just got it, and see that's and like you mentioned Delaware. See, they got don't have a shit ton of losses either.
You breaking up,
so
bro.
it's kind of
I don't know what you just said. I don't know what you just said, bro.
Can you hear me now?
Completely. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, your screen is freezing up and it be looking like you sleep. But like you blink and it freezes while you're blinking, and it look like you're driving with your eyes closed, bro. But that's why everybody in the comments asking how you all right. But yeah, he good. But he said, let me go back to this. He said,
can you hear?
Missouri Valley. Yep. Only got 3 teams in. The only five-out team that got in is out of bid due to winning their conference. Yeah, that was Garner Webb that did that. And yeah, that's true.
Exactly.
I thought A&T was gonna win that
qualifier. I did.
They did.
I did.
You didn't think they were gonna win?
No.
You didn't think they were gonna beat Garner Webb? Yeah, I thought they would.
No.
I guess I drank the Kool-Aid.
Man, they're
so to that ideal though, but I saw somebody kind of pitch the ideal of maybe an expanding on the Celebration Bowl for HBCUs. That I mean, would that happen? I mean, I don't think it will, but I like the idea of it. But I mean, it was
it ain't happening.
You would have to get that approved anyway. It's already like, we had to get the Celebration Bowl approved by the NCAA. I mean, do they allow something like that? I don't know, man. I mean,
you're not going to do that. We're talking about, because one thing somebody mentioned about adding D2s. D2s have playoffs too, and you're not going to do something where you got FCS teams playing D2s. That's not
no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about a playoff. That's why I said FCS Division 1 HBCUs having a 14 playoff where 4 play 1 and 2 play 3 for a chance to play. I guess what you're getting is an at large. You're getting a second place team out of the MEAC and the second place team out of the SWAC. So basically it's like you get a game. Loser of one conference. I mean, it could get a little muddy. I don't see that happening. I think the Celebration Bowl is a goal. Always have been the goal. We just got to basically, we just got to go win it, man. I'm not too big on trying to create something that is gonna take away from something that we ain't already got yet. We ain't got a Celebration Bowl yet, so I want a Celebration Bowl. Especially with the things that we started off with looming. Like, you know what I mean? It can go several different ways. I mean, we coach could stay for 5 years, or he can leave at the end of the season. We don't know. It's so fluid, and but then again, maybe it's not. Maybe it's a power. He's already showed his hand. He's very transparent, told us what he would do. So at the end of the day, it's like, that's BS. No one wants to rewrite the rules until they start winning. Mike, that's a great point.
It might be. That's a damn good point. That's good point, might be. Nobody griped about the Celebration Bowl or who was in it or any of that crap. Man, Mike, you got a damn good point.
I mean, I can't say nothing against that. I want, like, man, Daryl Smith, that's exactly what I want. Man, I will, and y'all listen, I apologize. I can get focused. I can rant, then get back to get locked in. That's the difference. I can get it off my chest. Once I get it off my chest, I'm done with it. But I want 13-0. Bad.
But look, let me say this though. I got to make sure I say this, and I'm speaking for myself. Just so, all right.
Breaking up, bro. Breaking up. Try it now.
You hear me?
Yep. Go ahead.
You hear me? All right. Let me just say this. I, for one, I would like to actually be
breaking up, man. It must not be meant for you to say what you're trying to say, dog. You breaking up.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. I'm finna get out and come back in. I'll be right back.
All right, no problem, bro. I ain't irritated, man. Y'all gotta let me. Don't look at my facial expressions and think that ain't it. I ain't irritated. I was irritated when I came on. I just been. I think I let. Anyway, I said that already. I already said that. I ain't gonna be redundant about that. But did you go out and come back in? Look, I mean, do I need to bump you from the? There you go. He'll be back. I'll wait on Zoe to come back. And but y'all bear with us here, man. It's Monday, and happy early Thanksgiving to everybody, man. Hopefully everybody get a chance to spend time with their family. Please don't get it twisted, man. I'm ecstatic. We 11-0. Looking forward to Corey should be dropping a recap show. Really, it was a long show too, man, about a good hour, man. So we really kind of broke everything down. Looking forward to just finishing, man. We got to finish the season. That was Coach message today to the team. We got to finish SWAC Championship. I expect us to go out and if y'all remember last year, we was stinking it up toward the end of the season again, and Shador didn't have a good SWAC Championship game, and that kind of led to him having a really bad Celebration Bowl game. So I think with him getting, I did see that Kalen Kennedy got drafted at the XFL. Yep, he did. He went to, I want to say he went to Western Florida or something like that. Yeah, West Florida. I think that's where he signed with on signing day. Good kid, man. Good kid. Happy for him. And, we had our very own CJ and Trey Johnson that signed. I was shocked that Akil Glass didn't get picked up. Jawan Pass got picked up as a quarterback, but, man, Akil Glass is, I know Swag Buzz was on that hard, man, just trying to figure out, like, how did Akil Glass not get, signed to an XFL team? But yeah, man, like I was saying earlier, like, look, man, I don't say things for people to agree. I just share it. And if you agree with it, you agree with it. You disagree. Let's have an intelligent dialogue about it, and then we move on. I don't think that it's my way or no way. I think that what I think is what I think. If you present something that's better, I may say, you know what, I didn't consider it that way. Like Pops always said, leave room for error, because, it could very well be. Do I still be traveling? Somebody said, do I still be traveling back and forth to Cali? Cali is where I live, brother. So you're damn right I do. I be going back and forth, man. I got 3 homes, man. I got 3 homes. Yeah. I'm blessed, man. I got 3 homes. One in Cali, one in Austin, one in Jackson, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, I'm you catch me on the west, you catch me right in the middle, you catch me at home. But let me tell y'all like this right here, man. Ain't no place like home, man. Ain't no place like Jackson, Mississippi. Love that place, man. Forever and always will, man. It's you in Compton. I work you right by the crib, bro. You right by where I be working at. Over in Rancho Dominguez. Yeah. I'm right down the street from you. Said you gonna try to make a game. Come on, Bori. You got to come on out there, man. You got to come to the Jack. Yeah, man. While we're waiting on Zoe, speaking of, man, I had so listen, we were doing our recap last night. Coach Tamika Reed texted me. Listen, y'all. For those of you, we're trying to raise money. I mean, that, for our women's basketball team to go to Disneyland. Y'all, let me tell y'all like this right here. Well, that price that we thought it was ain't the price that we thought it was. I talked to young lady today for a group rate. It's actually more, and we kind of chuckled about it. We both had a good chuckle because it ain't cheap. The days that we looked at it was based off the rate. It's a daily rate, and it changes based off the day that you're looking at going. I told her we're going to give it a good go. So we still got, we got a ways to go to get to where we talk about. And I'll just share the tweet with you because I don't want y'all to, I want y'all to know exactly what she said, because this made me want to go harder. And we always say, a closed mouth don't get fed. So last night we're doing our recap show, and she just up out the blue text me. And I'm going to read to y'all exactly what she texted me. This is from Coach Tamika Reed. So she said, she was like, hey, bro, she's like, I'm sitting here watching all these schools in the Bahamas, Hawaii, and having a blast with their team. She's like, if you could pull the money together for us to travel to Disney, that would be so awesome. Win or lose, I love to treat them to an amazing experience. Let me know what you're able to come up with. I'm willing to help if I need to. So, he says, Zoe text me. Vic, all you gotta do is come on the stream. Here go to Vic, they go to stream, bro. You welcome to come on. You 1400, baby. Come on this thing. So what that mean? You slick with Reed. Man, me and Reed been knowing each other for years. I'm gonna tell you, so I went to high school with Coach Tamika Reed, and I was playing I played ninth grade and junior varsity basketball at Murrah. She played her full career at Murrah. And under Coach Anna Jackson, who's a legend. Y'all know Coach Jackson, women's basketball, Murrah High School. She won multiple championships. It's coach. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. I said this one time before. John Huggins, I don't know, man. I gotta find that out, Otto. I miss John, bro. I really do. Man, John was, he's greatly missed. And stopping the run and pass pro, he's definitely. Yeah, bro. Anna Jackson is the GOAT, man. And I've been knowing Coach Reed for quite a while. So they used to scrimmage us. Like, even though, so you got to keep in mind, Mo was a ninth grader when I'm in school. They won the city championship. My junior varsity team, we won the we didn't have a championship game, but we went 9-0, 10-0, right at 10-0. And we didn't play everybody because everybody didn't have a JV team in the city. The women's basketball. Wow, that was very weird. My Wi-Fi just completely went to the shitter and came back. Sorry about that, y'all. Can't do nothing about these damn signals, man. I'm working off my internet. Internet had a brain fart. But anyway, damn, that was stupid. I'm back, y'all. Anyway, so the women's basketball team, they used to scrimmage against us, and that's how they used to. And listen, when we played against them, we used to play hard as hell, boy, because you wasn't trying to lose to no. You definitely weren't trying to lose to them, girl. They were good, man. You talking? They were deep, you know. Tamika Rogers. Oh my goodness, man. I'm trying to remember all the names that was on the Ebony Felder, Tamika Reed. They had the Rogers sisters along, just a lineage of just stars, man. But yeah, so we've been cool for quite some time, man, and shut it down for the night, fella. No, I'm good, man. You can shut it down if you want to. You can go out. I mean, hell, as long as it's up, I'm a roll. I mean, I can't do nothing about Kiki Tardy. Oh my girl, Keisha. Yeah, Kiki was that dog, man. I froze like our offense. I mean, ain't nothing I can do about an internet signal. I mean, you know, I'm back now. I'm gonna scroll up and respond to everything. The devil is busy. But anyway, man, let's move on. So, have you applied for y'all monitor? I have about 3 more days to go. They said I can reapply on the 24th. It said on Thanksgiving Day. I was like, ha. So we'll see if they give me an opportunity to Israel. We about halfway there. I mean, I initially thought, I mean, it's a total of 26 that we're trying to do a group rate for. Somebody said they was flirting. Who flirting? I don't know what that means. But yeah, it's group rate. And I talked to the agent today for a group rate. Is you're looking at, on a Friday, you're looking at like 180 per person. So you do the math on that, like 179, $180 plus. Let me see if I got a little calculator on this damn thing. Let's do some math. Who got a calculator? Who got a calculator? There we go. I got my calculator up. 180 times 26. That's 4,000, basically $4,700. Whole lot more than what I was assuming. So I'm not, you know, it basically doubled. So and when I sent that to her, I sent her the screenshot. Matter of fact, I might have put it on the page. Let me go. I uploaded some pics. No, I didn't put up any of that stuff. I was just gonna talk about that. So basically, like and her response was, I'm gonna type in her response when I told her exactly how much it was gonna be. That was her response. Y'all see that? I was like, I said, Coach, if y'all still want to go to Disneyland, we gonna do it. I said, now here's what I can promise you: every nickel that came to me, and for those that want to donate, you can look just Cash App or PayPal, Venmo. I could really take Venmo down because nobody really sent anything. Mostly it's been coming through Cash App and PayPal. So I told her, I was like, we're gonna get close. Whatever I got, I'm gonna give it to you. If we get 27, I don't know where that other 2 gonna come from, but we have to get the tickets because listen, kids are out of school this week. And I talked to the lady today. She was like, this is based off availability today. She's like, the only thing is that you might have to be, you might have to check. So Wednesday, we'll come back on Wednesday. Somebody was like, man, I'm so tired of you begging. They were joking with me. They might be on the stream tonight. They was like, man, I'm so tired of you begging. They was like, nah, I'm just kidding, bro. Love what you're doing. Love what you just standing on the front lines. And speaking of coaches, hey, man, there was a time earlier this year where folks was on the internet chirping about us doing everything we needed to do to keep our coach in place. So this is what it looked like. Hell, if we can't pull together and come up with $5K, that's a lot of money, though. I ain't gonna sit here and pretend like it ain't. That's a lot of donations, but let's see how we do that. $5K is basically $50 from 100 people. Is my math correct? Somebody tell me if my math correct. $50. That's a lot of money. And there's a lot of people that have donated. And listen, I'm gonna tally that up. I can promise you guys this. Let me tell y'all something. I promise y'all that I am going to get. Did I get that wrong? 50 times 100? Yeah, that's right. So listen, I'm gonna bring Tamika Reed on the live. Now, normally we don't usually do interviews. I know Mr. Gaddy come on. Live is a little different than the show. But I want her to come on because I want her to talk to you guys and tell you guys how much she appreciates you guys. Because you guys are amazing, man. Hey, man, Blue, bro, they give me chills, man. I be wanting to get emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like dead ass. And I'm not even trying to be, I don't want to cry on the stream, but y'all got to understand something, man. When we say true blue, man, I went to 7 games this year living in Los Angeles, California, y'all. Not trying to, I'd be scared to look at my credit card statement. I'd be like this. Hey, the season over. We got 2 more to get. We got the SWAC Championship game, and we got the Celebration Bowl. Oh man, I'm telling y'all, I'll be like this right here. That statement. I look at that statement. Hey, dog, I went all in this year, man, because I was like, you never can tell. But this is why I'm bringing this up, man. It was I don't want to bother Coach, man. I don't want to bother her. But when we was filming, we was recording last night, to get that text message, I felt it. I felt it. I just felt her. She really wanted that. So I was like, Coach, I said, we gonna do. I said, you don't worry. Don't you worry. I said, we gonna make this shit happen, man. We're gonna make it happen. Now, hey, after I saw the price, I went back to the lady. I was like, what about Universal Studios? I said, man, what Universal Studio guy, it's pretty cool too, man. It might be a little bit cheaper. She was like, yeah, you can look at that one too. Because me and her both were like, sheesh. Whoo, that's a lot of money. But hey, you're talking about 26 people. So you're talking about 14, 15 players. Then you're talking about the staff, equipment staff. You're talking about, son and everybody, So if it was another one of them schools, somebody, and if this is just a reality when we talk about money in comparison to like HBCUs, PWIs. I was having a conversation with Dwayne, our SID, and I was picking up my credentials when I met with him, and he was talking about we was talking about Jimbo and his salary. Man, he was like, dude, that's not like Texas A&M don't pay Jimbo Fisher's salary. I mean, it's a small portion that they pay. He was like, that's like 12 power broker / donors, could you imagine being in a position where, a collective of maybe 10 or 15 people putting together $100 million in a salary money? Like that's insane. Like we ain't got that kind of, but what we can do is as a collective, we can come together and while our ladies are in Cali, we can, and they're out of school this week, so they're flying out. Oh, by the way, the freezer is being delivered tomorrow. Got a 20-foot. I actually sent her the pictures. That actually delivers tomorrow to the. And I had to wait till they was home in order to do it, so that the office can be open, because when they're on the road and they're traveling, their stuff is locked up. In and out of stuff that it shouldn't be that way. A lot of stolen land and money. Hey man, don't even get Ken. And I'm gonna be like Shador. He refers to himself in third person. Don't get Ken started on this stuff, man. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole tonight. Can you telling me nobody on JSU can't have a family that work for Disney? Actually, you know what? Just since I'm glad you said that. You know who has family on JSU campus? She does. Yep, she does. Her brother's spouse works for, I don't know what she does. Either be a travel agent, but she actually books tickets, and it was very convenient. She gave me her number. I reached out to a brother and they reached out to me. So this is discounted, just FYI. This is discounted. So yeah, you know, it was a very convenient thing that it just so happened to be her family. And I spoke to her today. And this is like the best possible scenario. So if this is what you want to do, if they choose to not go this route, I'm still gonna give her every dollar, and she could just do with it what she choose to. You follow what I'm talking about? Yeah, you see it. I'm not making this shit up, man. I listen. I got the credit card authorization form. It would have to be in 2 separate transactions. Matter of fact, let me do this, man. This is gonna help you guys better understand. So y'all give me a quick second. Let me log in through my phone. And I'm gonna upload these 2 photos. I want y'all to see this because y'all know how I get down, man. I'm all about transparency, so I don't want to. That man said Frontier. That special gone, bro. That was a 2-day special. That $5.99. Just to get put that standby list. Your behind was gonna be standby list. Okay. So I got the credit card authorization form. So this is a breakdown. It would have to be broken down in 2 separate transactions. So the first transaction, the most that they can put on the ticket would be 14, and the one it would be her son. I think we were able to work that out to where her son would be included, but that's 169. You're talking about this is tier 6. So the way she explained it to me is go, and this is something that we all could learn from. So if you guys are willing, if you want to, maybe if you're traveling and maybe you're thinking about taking a family trip, now you know how this works. So based on the day, it determines the tier. So this would be one transaction on my credit card to bring to, you know, and this would cover the 14 players and her son. The other portion of that would be, because it's a total of 26, you're talking about it, the other 11. So you're looking at 1969 plus 2675. So I don't want y'all to think that, oh boy, here Ken go. Can we trust this joker? Is he really that dude, or is he really just scamming us? I ain't no scammer, man. I don't do no scamming. And I listen, man, when you're on the front lines of this it does bring a little extra stress because you're trying to organize certain things. This is the beauty of partnershiping. I had initially bought the freezer from Lowe's. And while I was on Alcorn's campus today, shout out to Marcus Jones. He joined the 1400 Club. We're talking, and he's one of the fellas that was on the sideline with us. And it didn't dawn on me that he worked for Cowboy Maloney. So he's like, dude, I work for Cowboy Maloney. I'm like, how the fuck do I supposed to know that? I was like, oh shit, I saw you on commercial. So I told him what we were trying to do. He said, dude, I got appliances. What do you mean? I said, bro, are you serious? So he was able to give me a bigger freezer and deliver it a lot quicker. So keep in mind, the Lowe's freezer was going to deliver on Friday. They weren't going to be there. So today I went and bought the freezer on my credit card and basically canceled the Lowe's. So it wiped each other out. And with the delivery, wound up saving like $100. But here's the beauty of that. The beauty of it is that, yes, we saved $100, but that's $100 that goes towards more Gatorade. Okay. The air fryers, they already have been delivered. And then so now I text that to her. I texted to her and she was like, man, she's ecstatic about that. She was like, man, that's perfect. So, It's a Frigidaire 20.0 CU, like a 20-footer, basically the size of a regular refrigerator, and pretty dope. And it's already set to be delivered. He has a relationship with her already, so this is the beauty and the power of partnership and family. So absolutely, man. I was just, and then this is the thing. Sometimes in our community, we'll shop with other people that we don't know. No, if you got people that look at how this is coming together, this is how you can't live. What you talking about? Why cool, big money? Man, what the hell you talking about? Look at my phone. Somebody sent something? Man, I can't talk and read the chat. I just so happen to look. Did somebody send me something that I need to shut the hell up and read? Can't read the chat. Someone has 2K. Using the money to get to the games. Oh, okay. Brandon, you better don't play with, bro. Don't play with me like that. We ain't gonna do that. Get chat. We too cool. Donate 2,000. Holy shit. Somebody, who the hell is way too cool? 47. Oh my goodness. Let me scroll back up. Way too cool. Way too cool. Where is it at? I don't flex, bro. Hit me when you get home. It's in the cash. It's in cash, though. All right. Say less. Hit me when you come home. It's in. Well, that may not. Well, I'm gonna be. It'll be a minute before I get home, but that's cool. That means I'll just do. I'll put that up and then I will square up. We'll make it happen. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm caught up now. Somebody said cap. I think he said it's cat. Yeah. Cash. I mean, I give it to me. Come on, Thanksgiving. I won't be in Jackson for Thanksgiving, bro. Like I'm gonna be in Cali. So yeah, you won't see me into the SWAC Championship. So put that shit in an account or something, bro, and then like send it via Cash App. Transactionally, if you don't mind. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you making it happen. But a transparent moment here. Like I said, this is rather, it can be uncomfortable when you're doing this. By the way, I did talk to A.D. Robinson at the game. I told him exactly what we were doing, and he was like, yes, it's all good, y'all. Do like, bro, let's make that happen. So when he's on board with it, she's on board with it. We're just gonna see what happens, man. We're gonna try to make that happen. Man, yeah, that's a great gesture. I just don't know how I'm gonna be able to get that. I gotta make sure I inbox me, bro, so I know who you are. Way too cool, 47. I don't want you don't have to put your government on here, especially, you know what I'm saying. And I know people still use cash or whatnot. But I don't know if you have PayPal, Cash App, or anything like that. That would be great because that would allow me to get it done by Wednesday. If you could do that, that would be very helpful, bro. And I would definitely make sure, And I know if you're doing it, you ain't doing it for no clout. We're not doing this for clout, man. I don't get nothing out of this. Hell, I'm putting money towards it myself, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm trying to get some tickets for the game. But this is all I wanted Coach Tamika Reed to do. I wanted her to come on here. Zale works just fine. We can do Zale. We have to do that on the phone because I'm not putting my account, man, well, anyway, I don't get into all that. But I was doing a Lyft, I do Lyft too, in my spare time, do a little Lyft ride share. I've been doing that 5 years, right? And I had a young lady have an issue in the car, and she sent me some money via Zelle. It was a dire situation. I was like, man, this feels real shaky, but that was like my experience with Zelle. But yeah. No, Zelle is cool. Zelle is cool. Zelle is cool. That's how I pay my lawn guy. You know what I'm saying? So no, it's cool. But if you can pull that off, way too cool. Shit, you way too cool for your own good. Dropping 2 stacks like that. But no, I really want her to come on. I'm gonna definitely get her to come on. She don't know it yet, but she gonna come on and send it through someone you trust, family, etc. Cash App, paper. Yeah, something like that. Somebody that's local that you can trust that may have Cash App. Just get them to. Just get them to deposit and then send it directly to me. You could do that right there with them. You can hand it to them if they got. Everybody may not have 2 racks on them like that. I'm struggling. You know what I'm saying? I'm a working. Look, I'm working, dog. I'm a worker all week. Hell, and so with my job, man, I have to use PTO for like holidays. I'm like, I don't care if we close. I'll be working remotely. I'm gonna see if I can pull it off. The reason why I say that is because I'm trying to save my days for the Celebration Bowl. That's the goal. Because man, it's destined, man. We got to get this thing. So especially with the looming, listen, the noise around Coach Prime ain't gonna stop. It's gonna pick up. It's gonna be louder. We don't know what's true, what's not true. Like I told Carl today, hey man, for all I know, he could have told you to leak that. I know you got a relationship with Coach Prime, and it's okay. I said, but you have to also understand, bro, we have the right to say something. Y'all can't just put stuff out there and then tell us to shut up and like we can't say nothing. So that's why I publicly apologize, because I don't want to insinuate that dude it has bad intentions, but whatever. He's a good dude, man. And I was like, I tell you, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I apologize, and hopefully you don't hold on to it forever, but if you do, it's cool. I'm okay with not gaining new friends. I ain't trying to create no new enemies, but it is what it is. But speaking of football, hey y'all, we're gonna be locked in on this Bayou Classic. The 2022 football season is over with for everybody except for North Carolina Central, Jackson State, and the Bayou Classic. I know somebody else in the SWAC might have a game or whatever, but ain't nobody paying no attention to that. That ain't for nothing other than just for them to finish their season. Then you have the FCS playoffs. You have the D2 playoffs that's going on right now. I haven't really been keeping up with that, but I just got a feeling, man. I got a feeling. I know Zoe wants that Southern. It's a lot of people that want Southern Jackson State in Jackson because of electricity that's going to be surrounding that. It's going to be in the winter. You're talking about a Jackson State versus Southern in the SWAC Championship in December 3rd in Jackson, Mississippi. Electric. Absolutely electric. The band's booming again and battling again. You got the football teams battling again. Oh yeah, Alabama State UAPB Blue. That's that like Coach Prime said, that's one of them ain't nobody care games. Ain't nobody care about that. Ain't nobody paying no attention to that bullshit. Is that the Turkey Day Classic, I think? Is that on Thanksgiving Day? I might watch it if it's on Thanksgiving Day. Somebody said I would holler at you at the man for sure. So Celebration Bowl, man, I'm trying to connect with everybody as possible. Anybody that's not from Jackson that's coming to the SWAC Championship game, that game we know for sure. That's why you ain't gonna hear me talking about no North Carolina Central right now. Listen, yep, it's on Thursday. So Blue, I will be watching that if it's on Thursday. Universe Studios is the bomb. Yeah, I looked at that today. So I did look at Universe Studios today. She did tell me as well. Looks like it's a little bit cheaper. I'm waiting on family to get back with me with a group rate for that, and then we'll just see what we can come up with. Hell, if we got extra, if we pull together 6,000, hell, that's gonna be a night out on the town after the game and food. compliments of the alumni 1400 family. You get what I'm saying? And she'll come on, and I want her to tell y'all just how much she appreciated, because everything that we've been able to do was because of you guys. This ain't no kin thing, and I'm not gonna run in there and be like, yeah, I did this. No, I can't do nothing without y'all. Y'all, you know, I'm just a face and I'm just using this platform. And I honestly, the monetization thing kind of became a blessing in disguise, because it made me kind of change gears and really start to figure out how I could use this page for good, you know, it's for something that's not necessarily for myself. Joker can go somewhere and say, get the behind it. Oh yeah. So when we talk about Southern though, I think styles make fights. Later on this week, I'm gonna really go back and look at the last Southern. I want to say, did Southern play Mississippi Valley last? I think they played Mississippi Valley. Yes, they did, because we were playing Alabama A&M. Carl, what's going on, brother? Israel, thank you, bro. Thank you so much, man. I'm touching and agreeing with you. Absolutely. So yeah, we're back in, and they played Valley last, which they haven't played in 2 weeks. Grambling hasn't played in 2 weeks. Who did Grambling lose to 2 weeks ago? I know they got beat pretty bad. Somebody tell me in the chat. Who did Grambling lose to 2 weeks ago? I don't remember. Who was that Grambling got they behind, but they got beat pretty bad too? Was it oh yeah. Oh, okay. So here's my thoughts, man. I do feel like Prairie View still gonna win the West, because I just got a feeling. You know, Grambling won the Bayou Classic last year. Yeah, Blue be on it, man. Oh yeah, by the way, y'all, man, I got a chance to meet Blue for the first time. We chatted over the phone, we text, we come on the stream, but got a chance to meet Blue at Alcorn, man. Great meeting you, bro. Got to meet Cut Day. It was cool, man. Really cool cats. And 41-7. Yeah, that was a straight beat down. Kid, you doing it, kid. You're selfless, man. Hey, it's you guys. You guys are selfless, and I'm telling you, man. All I'm trying to do is show us that we could do wonderful things, man, if we come together. I may not have it all, and I don't, because I got kids, I got family, you know, I got bills, I got, you know, and you got the same thing. So, but if we can collectively come together, and math is simple, just like that. $5,000 is 50 people, 100 people putting up $50. It literally happens that fast. You got 195 people in here. Has 195 people donate, and that maybe 195 people that's watching is not affiliated with Jackson State, and that's okay. But you may like the coach Tamika Reed, you may like the women's basketball program, whatever. If that's the case, you see it, you can donate it. I don't keep none of this because my conscience won't allow me to do that. Like it's hard to do that and do it publicly, because you can open yourself up for criticism. But one of the things that Coach Prime has taught us, not, you know, has shown us, I wouldn't necessarily say taught us, but he's shown us transparency is everything. He transparent. I don't think he's like a snaky dude. From what he's shown us, he's very transparent. Did he tell us everything? Whatever, you know. But yeah, man, looking forward to making the jacket for the game. Are you coming to the SWAC Championship, bro? He said, walk at ESPN. That's a good compliment, man. I always appreciate Blue being on here, because Blue gonna always make sure them stats are there. That's a gift, man. I mean, when you good at what you do, it's appreciated, bro, because it's definitely money is transferred from of energy. God will punish for bad business. Oh yeah. We don't do that. We ain't gonna do that. Man, we ain't gonna do that at all. Not at all. Blue, do you live in Mobile? Yeah, I think Blue does live in Mobile, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, the main thing when you're doing something like this is to set a goal. Once that goal that's why I told y'all, as soon as we hit that goal, stop. I'll be like, all right, at this point going forward, everything you send to me is for the page. It ain't for that no more. That's over with. No, but I just have to make that same thing we did with the other initiative. I was like, all right, we met our goal. Don't send me nothing else unless you say, Ken, it for you. Don't send me nothing else about no damn Gatorade, no freezers, no fries, no none of that. But okay, let's see. 50-50 right now. I got a tentative offer from a school to come cover their playoff game next weekend. Man, Blue, you got to get to the SWAC Championship, dog. You got to come to Jackson, man. You got to come to the SWAC Championship. You got to come to the SWAC Championship, dog. It's going to be lit, especially if it's Southern. Now, if it's Prairie View, go cover that other game, man. That's going to be, we're going to take them behind the woodshed and spank them like they done stole something. You know, Southern, the environment, the electricity. Blue, you was in Alcorn and you saw the electricity. For those that if you're new to the page, if you just joining the stream, I dropped a video. It's a 10-minute video that captured the beginning of the game with the right from the national anthem ending up until some band battle right before the coin toss. Oh my gosh, man. It captured just the electricity within the stadium. And it just watching it myself again gave me chills. So, oh my goodness, man. It was amazing. So that's Alcorn, Jackson State. Just imagine Jackson State Southern. That's what Zoe wants. That's what a lot of our alums want. That's what a lot of Southern folks want. They want a chance. Carl, man, appreciate you, bro. You put it out on Facebook today. You helped me get a lot of views on that. Even though I ain't getting no ad money or nothing from it. It's okay, but I still have to keep the to be able to be eligible for money. So I thought my internet was about to do that funky stuff again. That's how I feel. Southern could change my plans because this weekend was electric. Words came, man. Oh man, you just had to be there. And again, I want to apologize on behalf of Ken and Zoe. We had no business out there on that field, man, all in the way. I felt embarrassed a little bit. I know it was funny, but I was like, damn, dude, you can't do that. My boy Marcus, Nook hit me up. Nook said, man, I thought you were running a route. He said, dog, you was inside the pylon and everything. I was like, dude, that's bad, bro. I was just like, oh my goodness. Can we go back and look at that? They gonna see us all in the way, and it's just, you know. Yeah. He said, you know, it was lit with Travis started. Yeah, man. Right before Travis started dancing, man, he gave me some dap. He's a really cool, humble brother, man. I actually just posted my last video of some reacts. I posted some activity of Travis after the game. Such a humble kid, man. Such a fun spirit. And speaking of Justin Reagan, I'm glad y'all said that. Let me get into some of this stuff real quick. Let's put this up real quick. Shout out to Justin Reagan and Travis Hunter. Since y'all was talking about them, y'all led me right into this. Justin Reagan, Travis Hunter won SWAC honors this week. That's amazing because let's start with Justin Reagan. Justin Reagan, 6'5", 230 grad student from Collierville, Tennessee, was named SWAC Defensive Player of the Week after recording 5 tackles, 1 forced fumble, a career high. He had 3 sacks, y'all, and a career high 3.5 tackles for loss in the Tigers' 24-13 win. Reagan contributed 3 of Jackson State's 7 sacks on the defense, limited Alcorn to 251 total yards and only 4 of 17 on third down conversions, man. So shout out to Justin Reagan, SWAC Defensive Player of the Week. I'm sorry, I said of the year by mistake. SWAC Defensive Player of the Week. Mr. Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter, 6'1", 165 freshman. Got to get that weight up, bro. Suwanee, Georgia, from Suwanee, Georgia, was named SWAC Newcomer of the Week after scoring 2 touchdowns in Saturday's win early on Monday. Hunter was also named the Box Turo National Player of the Week on defense. Hunter contributed 4 tackles, returning an interception, 44 yards for a touchdown. And he tallied 3 pass breakups. Offensively, he caught 2 passes for 49 yards on a key fourth quarter drive, including a 19-yard touchdown reception. Oh, my goodness, for the final margin. And also keep in mind, y'all, Travis is actually up for the Freshman of the Year. Is it the the Jerry Rice Award. He's a finalist. I mean, the kid played 5 games, man. And his stats, he had a total of 9 pass breakups, 2 interceptions, 1 interception for a touchdown. And I want to say he had like 14 tackles. It's somewhere around 9 to 10 tackles. I don't remember the stats. So when you get Bluebird donation, let me know when you get Sam, I got you 100 if you matching. Hey man, hey y'all, hey, let's get a bidding war. Damn it. This ain't for so I have to say that. I have to make sure y'all know where it's going because they may not like me. And Bluebird just sent $100 to women's basketball. See, Blue, you a real one, dog. You a real one, man. You're a real one. I gotta go donate to the page now. I gotta go watch a video and throw something in the super chat for sure. He just sent that, Sam. Sam, where you at, Sam? Sam, you can't let Blue come on here and outdo you, Sam. Go ahead and sit in that now. Go ahead and sit in that. Coach gonna love that. Ken gonna get one of them. Listen, true story, bro. Oh my gosh. Y'all remember when the team got a flag? Because after they reviewed the touchdown and and I went crazy. I was like, hell yeah. I'm celebrating, but I'm in the end zone. And it like dawned on me. Like, dude, you're in the fucking end zone. Get the fuck out of the way. It was stupid, man. I just got caught up. And I was so embarrassed that I walked all the way to the corner. Because when I saw that flag, I was just like, oh my gosh, did we just get a flag? But it just so happened that the team was in the end zone celebrating, and they threw the flag on the team. And I had to just sit over there for a minute because I didn't want to look like that dude that just messed up and got us a penalty. Because that was going to be bad. That was going to be grand opening, grand closing. Made my donation to Cash App. There it is. The PayPal is going across the bottom of the screen, Carl. It is paypal.me/Ken Clark 1400. Yep. So yeah, man, that was just a great experience though, man. That's that's gonna go down into one of my greatest HBCU football game moments. I got so many text messages about that Gilly shit, man. It's like my nephew texted me, oh man, you out there like Gilly, man. You running around. Appreciate you, Carl. Was that you? I just got a PayPal donation from Donald Johnson. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate that. So yeah, man. But there was a great moment, man. Shout out to number 14, the wide receiver. Alcorn's on a moral victory tour today because he caught 4 passes. Was it 4? He caught 4 passes, I think. I want to say, yeah, he had 4 catches for like 120, I think. He had a good game, man. The young man's a transfer. He's a 5th-year grad transfer student from Rutgers, transferred in, and he's a stud, man. He went out and did his thing, and he caught a couple balls on Travis. Geronte Davis, man, had a monster game. Coach talked about him on the press show today. I think he had 13 tackles. Man, Geronte even coming on with it. Aubrey had 11. Geronte had 13. And then Reagan had what what we just showed you guys. Speaking of coach, though, speaking of coach, we gotta show Coach some love, man. Coach Prime, Cody, named finalist for the Eddie Robinson Coach of the Year award. Can we say he got this thing bagged? I mean, how do you improve upon what he did last year? Right, we went 10-1 in the regular season. We lost to ULM. The way you improve upon it is you go 11-0. Now we go to the SWAC Championship game. We win that. We're now 12-0. Now we go to the Celebration Bowl. Instead of being 10-1, we're instead of being 11-1, we go to the Celebration Bowl. We're now 12-0. So we got a chance to continue to make history. So shout out to Coach Prime and his staff for such an amazing job that they've done thus far this season, man. And we got 2 more to go get. So I like Coach Brew. Coach Brew put out there, he always weekly be like beat, and he put question mark. So definitely Cody times 3. folks in the chat talking about other people that should get it. I'm like, ain't no way, man. You can't. When are we going to have ladies on again? The ladies can come on anytime they want to come on. Ain't nothing stopping them. Ain't nothing stopping them there. You know, I've been put that out. All they had to do was scroll up. They could have came on. See, ladies, y'all come on. Y'all get everybody all worked up, and then you don't come on no more. You don't say nothing no more. You go MIA. And you got them begging for you. You got them asking for you. They get tired of looking at my face. They get tired of hearing my voice. They want to hear y'all. So come on this thing. Appreciate somebody just donating again. Carl, I got you. Got you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Y'all, let's hit this goal, man. Let's hit this goal. I really want to do this for Coach, man. She asked, and she just made me want to. And I was telling her, like, I'm at a point right now where if we fell short, I don't want her to have to put nothing towards this. I don't even care how much it is. I thought it was going to be $100 a ticket. We were talking about $2,500, but hey, man, it is what it is. But it's an all-day pass. They get to go and that thing closed. If they get closed at like 2 in the morning, they don't leave till Saturday. What a great time to build camaraderie, get some chemistry. We want to win that game Friday though. And if anybody's on the West Coast that want to go to that game, the game is at 2 p.m. Pacific at UCLA. If you want to go to that game, let me know. I'll get with Coach, see how many tickets. I know Eloise hit me up today. She was trying to get. Don't forget Eloise I don't know if she's on this stream, but get me that full head count. We're gonna try to go in there deep, man. We're gonna have our JSU merch on, make some noise in there. Why doesn't Mr. Ford call in the show? I don't have a call-in show. I agree. Zero chance he doesn't win SWAC. Man, the SWAC ain't gonna. They not gonna mess that. Want the embarrassment behind Coach Prime saying what he'll go on and on for days. You think he tweeted? Boy, look at here. Somebody said Reed Enterprises. No, Mr. Ford. I don't know. Mr. Ford is regularly on SWAC Buzz, man. He's a regular there. Good dude though. I enjoy it. He be intense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We making some progress tonight, man. We making some progress. You know, dig deep. Let's make it happen, y'all. It would be great. So for those that we have a lot of people, it's late for them. If you watch this stream, go ahead and submit that donation. I'm gonna say it again. Go ahead and submit that donation for this women's basketball program. The total was a lot more than what we thought. We looking at almost double. So we're trying to hit a goal of about $4,700, and there. So we got 200 on the stream. If you want to put towards it, you see the ticker. Let's make that happen, man. Let's make that happen. Appreciate that, Kevin. Just got another one. And y'all showing out, man. I appreciate it, bro. We're going to hit this goal. I just can't wait, and I can't wait. Can't wait to be able to present it to them. And y'all going to see it because it's going to be I'm going to make sure I'm going to get with her to make sure that they have somebody that's going to be covering that, because I want to see that all over the social media. When y'all see the women's basketball team at either Universal Studios or at Disneyland having a good time, posting on social media, that's recruiting, y'all. That's recruiting. Keep in mind that 5-star Angel Jackson was at USC. USC is in Los Angeles. Okay. Am I going to Disney? No, I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing. I would actually donate my ticket to one of them so they could go. And it's gonna be Friday night. I don't ride no rides, man. I don't ride no rides, man. So ain't no need of me going. You know what I mean? I would take the kids, bro, or something like that. But I ain't gonna. And I don't mean bro like I didn't see it say the football girl. So I'm not calling you bro. It's just a habit. But no, I don't want to be in the way like that. I just want to go to the game. I want to donations aren't public. Do you want the link so you can give? We want to see Mickey ears. Do you want the link so you can get? Oh, no. Don't. If you want to donate, don't. You can always donate directly to the school. So, that's totally separate from this. This is an initiative that we're gonna do like we've been doing. Everything that's sent gonna come directly to me, and I'm gonna hand that over because, you know, this is what's so cool about this. I ain't willing to sabotage my reputation. I love Jackson State and Coach Reed and Ashley and Coach Prime, the whole, JSU family entirely too much it ain't worth it. Relationship capital is greater than money. Yeah. Relationships are more valuable than money. You can have a whole lot of money and don't nobody rock with you. And that's a miserable existence, in my opinion. So it ain't about the money. Money is just a vehicle. Money is a vehicle to get you where you need to go to. And there's a lot of people with money that ain't got no character. Their character is terrible. So I never want to be that person. But I appreciate everybody. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna definitely do a shout out to everybody and use your first name. If you don't want me to say your name, just hit me up, inbox me, give me a code name. I'll put that out there. But I'm not gonna do it until we hit the goal. So are you saying they will? So yes, that's exactly right. They're gonna play the game. The game is at 2 p.m. Somebody, man, I need to make, where my dude at, man? Where my buddy at that's on here? Say he wanted to be a moderator. Where you at, bro? Where you at? I gotta scroll all the way back up to get your name. If I got any moderators on this thing, y'all go ahead and kill that pornographic comment that just popped up. I'll be 225. Let me make my man's up. I'm gonna make you a moderator, bro. You say you want to be one, so I'm gonna make you stand on that now. You're gonna have to stand on that, dog. Actually, I'm gonna go to the stream and tag you as a moderator. So here we go. Let me go to the chat. Let me find you. Actually, I'm gonna go to the stream and tag you. I hate hearing myself talk. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Where you at, homie? Give me 1 second, y'all. I don't know where you at, bro. Dog. I don't see you. Ain't gonna worry about that no more. Anywho, enough of that. There we go. I do put me in. Oops, not a moderator, but it's gone. I just hit it. There you go. I did make JSU Tiger. There you go. I know somebody was on this thing with the moderator. Me. I'm gonna go through there and make all y'all moderators, especially my regulars, man. That way I ain't gotta be, fighting with these make me a mod. Can't. Okay, let me do that now. Hold on. I'm gonna grab some few folk. Go ahead and make y'all moderators so y'all can help your boy out, man. Oh, you already a moderator, JSU Tigers 06. You're moderator already. Oh yeah, Bully just made you one. Promotions for everybody. We're gonna hook everybody up. What Diamond at? I'm gonna put Diamond on there. Diamond always being this thing. Amber. Loading everybody up. Where Bori at? Gotta get my brother on there too. There you go. All right, we're good right there. All right, so anytime y'all on, y'all can help me out. Y'all good, man. My people's right there. And I rock with all y'all. It ain't nothing no different. I said I posted above when I met the Diamond Challenge again. Oh, there you go. Al B. You did, man. You did. Al B. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna do that for you since you. All right, you in there now, so you can. Everybody good. Chris Dukes. I don't really care. I don't even know what it means. I wouldn't even care if you got paid off of it. It's cool for me, man. I just the objective is to to keep the foolishness out, man. Y'all just help monitor, help monitor the chat, and then we ain't gonna have no foolishness in there. We don't want no foolishness and nothing like that. So I got somebody moderated me out of the live chat on the coaching stream today. I thought that was. I was like, man, bro. Appreciate you, bro. I got you. I got your cash out, big dog. I appreciate you so much, man. You're a real one, bro. We're gonna hit this goal, man. We're gonna hit this goal and we're gonna celebrate. Man, I want everybody to he said a shocker. I didn't say nothing bad, Blue. I was see, this is what I'm saying. If people could be like, oh, Jack, they overrated, you motherfuckers overrated. All I said was your hate is overrated. I said your hate overrated. And somebody was like, man, I'm just saying they overrated. I was like, your eyes are overrated. Next thing you know, my shit just cleared out. I was like, he done cut me out. That was quick. Man, I got 2 comments in. And next thing you know, they done whacked your boy, man. I said, they won't let me be great today. They were like, let me shut him up. He gonna say something crazy. All right, let's talk about this right. It says Shador is taking a lot of heat about how he's playing lately. Folks need to remember Shador is still a true sophomore. He still got a lot of growing to do physically and on football. That's true. So let's touch on it real quick. All of that's true. Shador was a little banged up. He didn't play well. Let's call it what it is. He didn't play well, but he did enough to win the game. He threw the pass that Travis called, put it with only his several balls. So he still has some good balls. He took a lot of sacks. Some of the sacks was his fault. But it's okay. Shador is a true freshman. No, he's a true sophomore. He's a true sophomore. He's 20 years old, man. He's 1 year away from getting his man bones, his grown man bones, the grown man bones, and that's all I said, man. I was like, your hate overrated. Your eyes are overrated. It was like, it sounded like a poem, a haiku. I mean, I was rolling, man. Next thing you know, and they was like, your comments are overrated. They cleared me out, man. I became invisible. It was like I was talking. Somebody had killed me before I got started, man. I was talking, and I told them. So when you muted, the person that owned the page they could see it. I just sent you a 50 piece for like, hey man, you real one, baby. Appreciate you, big dog. Blessings, peace and love, brother. Man, we're gonna tally this thing up, and I want to. I almost want it now. I want to go in there and be like, Coach, don't tell him, but I don't know if she told him yet. I don't know if she told him we're gonna take out Disneyland, right? The poetic stylist, Professor C. Lee. What's happening, brother? Hey, so what I want to do is I don't want her to say nothing. I want to kind of go in there and be like, hey man, it's compliments of the family. You know what I mean? He said that chat is overrated. Can you told them folks to get the fuck out of here? Yeah, I think I probably did. Haley, you was in there. You know what? You remember. You know what? I think. Thank you for reminding me. I did say something like that, and I was out of line. Did I say that? But I just said GT FOH. All right, okay. So you trying to make it seem like I earned it, like I earned the block. I didn't feel like I had said nothing. I thought Jackson State was allowed to respond, but I guess not. They didn't want to hear what I had to say. That's where we wearing to the SWAC Championship. They need to take Bucky to cover. Man, that would be dope. Bucky good, man. I'm gonna definitely get some footage I'm gonna definitely I'm gonna ask what I'm gonna try to see. Is I think you were making him too nervous. Can't be sure to tell her, hey man, let me tell y'all, so I'm consistent. I don't mean to offend anybody, but like I told my daughter last night, sometimes you can offend somebody unintentionally. But leave room for error. If you do, it's okay to go back and say, okay, if I offended you, I apologize. I was wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I stand on it. If you could do a live show where everyone can show love, it would be crazy. Ooh, dog, you gave me ideas, man. I'm gonna get with Coach. I promise y'all. I'm my brain is churning, man. It's churning. Your criticism is overrated. Hey, everything's a t-shirt. I like that. But this is dope right here, man. I mean, because I can go live from the phone and just be like, hey, y'all on live. You know, I don't know. We might do something, and I don't know. I got to get with Coach and see what she's comfortable with. Not everybody is as transparent as Coach Prime. That's something he likes to do. I would love to do that, man. The color is blue. We're the home team. We're at home. The touchdown gonna be blue, and whatever other color. But I'm telling y'all, man, I got some trademark it quickly. Yeah, Elo, you gonna be there. You never told me how many tickets, because I gotta let her know how many tickets we can get. Blue is the color. Blue, 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 blue. I don't hear no red, ain't no white, it ain't no black, ain't no pink. With all due respect to the pink. Pink is October thing. But it's blue. The color is blue. It's a blue out. Can I check on the ticket sales for the Texas game with the girls basketball team? Why is the game at 11 a.m. on a Wednesday? That is I want to say, is school going to be, I think school's going to be out that week. I think. And I think school's going to be out. So it's going to be, I think school's going to be out. That's why. And we need everybody to come. Keep in mind, on that same day, Mississippi State men's are going to be, the men's team is going to be at the AAC playing the men later that day. So if you're going to the Celebration Bowl, maybe you can, I don't know. Maybe you can, for everyone that's in Jackson that could get by. I mean, I know we working. So I know those that working probably not gonna be able to make that game. But if you're traveling, maybe you can make that game. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot, man. Yeah, man. We don't do nothing for recognition. We do it for the impact, and we do it to hit desired targets to make sure that whatever it is we're trying to do, we accomplish that. And the recognition will come, man. When you got good coaches, you got to be willing to. This is the type of stuff that make a coach like a Coach Tamika Reed. When she, like I said, when she interviewed with us, and I know I said football, I keep bringing it up because I've never been in a position where I could have made $600,000-$700,000 a year. You know what I mean? And you know, you learn a lot about somebody when they have other options. You learn what's truly in their heart and what they really have in mind. And when someone make those types of sacrifices, you got to be okay with coming through for them, you know, because she's giving us something that we get to be proud of every day. When those young women go out there and they represent with that Jackson State cross their chest and they beat these big time programs, we get to go to the internet and we get to go talk smack. We get to go, we get to wear our uniform, not our uniforms, our merch. And everybody recognizes the brand. Everybody say, "Man, Jack State," you know. And now I'm not kidding. When I travel, people say, "Oh man, Dion Sanders, I like what you're doing." They say, "Man, y'all got a really good women's basketball team too." Like, yeah, we do. People recognize that program, man. Now the men lost last night. Oh man, a close one. We had to lead at halftime. We lost by 3. You got to get that dub, man. got to get that done, man. I think the men's basketball team got to, they off to a slow start, but man, we needed that W versus Little Rock, and we came up a little short. Let me get caught up on the comments. It said Travis got to hit too many weights. He's been speed up. Don't gotta hit. Yeah, he just need to get strong. He's gonna get strong as he gets older, man. Travis is 19 years old, and he gonna get stronger. It says, what would be cool when they win? Have them in unison and say we're going to do. Hey, that might be kind of fly. I gotta see. Hey, hey, that's pretty cool. I like that. Shador is good. Go back and look at Shador from last year. Look at the way. Yeah, he's definitely improved. What about men's basketball team last night? I haven't discussed the game. I did not, Jeremiah. I also want to apologize for saying your name when you wasn't on the stream. Yeah, it is some players out. I mean, they got to get healthy. So we definitely want to. What does it say? You were right. Latinos in New Mexico saw my shirt and said they say, hey, that's Coach Prime. Yeah, man. And even look at that, we even got Latino fans now, that's love Coach Prime, and they like Marvin, the story Marvin, the head drum major. It's pretty dope. The young lady, this Jay said, I forget her first name. Yeah, man. Says she's gonna have him a September game in December. Yep. I think she's gonna have a big SWAC championship game, y'all. He got 2 weeks off. He got done got the cobwebs out. He done got the birds done stop spinning up top. You know what I mean? I SWAC championship. Oh yeah. So I need to call Diddy to get those women to Disney. Hey, absolutely, man. We need to call Diddy to tell Diddy to send that damn $1 million so we can pay them damn coaches, so we can keep them in Jackson and get Colorado and USF. I always felt like the USF job was going to be somewhat of a threat because USF is an Under Armour school. Colorado is a Nike school. They would have to switch over. I don't think that'll be a problem as far as apparel, but man, USF, South Florida, Dion Sanders recruiting in South Florida, man, they could pay a lot more, man. But I like what he's doing at Jack State. It just means that much more, man. So I would love to see us as a community come together to really make some things shake, to make sure we do what we can to keep things in place. And speaking of Coach Tamika Reed, she kind of hinted at the fact that that's really, really all he's really waiting on. I feel like Coach Prime is waiting on us to really come to the table and say, hey, Coach, we got something for you. And if anybody, the city of Jackson, we got to do what we're doing on this page. We got to come together and say, look, we don't want to lose Coach Prime out the city. And hopefully that's going on right now. We got 2 weeks before they, now is the time. If they see the rumors, hopefully those that can make an impact can see that, hey, Coach, we want you to, you know what I mean? We want you to stay. And here's how we're going to do that. I tag, I never really liked to tag Coach, but I'll say this. I want to see Shador graduate from Jackson State, and I want to see him get drafted from Jackson State. He broke the record, 32 touchdowns in the season, 230-some completions in the season. Shavion Wilkerson, 1,000 yards rushing. Today was the first day of FCS being able to enter the portal. So haven't seen anybody from our team hit the portal just yet. Somebody asked me about Malachi again today. I'm like, I don't speak on kids hitting the portal. That's not a conversation you're going to get from me. I feel like those kids have to have conversations with their family. And somebody said, Dan Mullen's job to turn down. I wouldn't read too much of Coach Brian going there. There wasn't someone familiar with coaching it. And they want someone familiar with coaching and recruiting for it. Yeah, Coach Prime is from Florida, and he recruits the heck out of Florida. Our roster will show you that. But then again, I think I like it. I would love to believe what you're saying, and for that to be the case. I feel a whole lot better when when we holding up that Celebration Bowl trophy, and we got signing day out the way, and we moving into the off season, and we had a monster recruiting class, and we know that we're gonna have Coach Prime in 2023. And then once we know we're gonna have him in 2023, we can push all that other noise to the end of 2023 and deal with that then. So we got to cash out on Prime. You're damn right. I put it out again today saying, look, Jackson, Mississippi, we got to go all in. We got to put all our chips on the table, man, if we want to continue this. This is great, man. If we can keep Dennis Thurman and make him head coach, that is not going to happen. That's not going to happen because Dennis Thurman is going with Coach Prime. Because Coach Prime was the one that went and got him. He's like, hey, man, what are you doing sitting on all this knowledge? And I don't think Dennis Thurman wants to be a head coach. It's just my opinion. It's not what I don't speak for nobody. I ain't had no conversations. I just don't think me kind of knowing what their relationship is like. I see Dennis Thurman going with Coach Prime whenever he decides to go. That's, the question that some people ask is, does Coach Prime want to coach beyond coaching his sons? We don't know. He said he do, and we got to take him at his word. But he also said he came to change the game. And do he feel like he's changed the game already? Because I believe, like if he jet too soon, then you kind of unravel the progress that you made. And we got some things in place that has transpired since he's been there that stays, but the sustainability is going to have to come from us, though. We got to be able to sustain it. New stadium, 2 to 3 years out. I think at the end of the season, toward the top of the year, when the legislation take effect, we'll kind of get a little bit more understanding. We have to agree on a location. And Jackson State has planted their feet in the sand, and that is either on campus or we're going to stay at the vet. I really do think Willie Simmons is more likely at USF than Prime. He may be a top 2 candidate. I thought so as well, Lou. But that Boulder, Colorado, they talked about mapping out a plan to get recruits to come to Boulder. That was a little – I was like, man, I don't think Buddy is just out there just Diamond, you something else. Thank you, Diamond. You're awesome. Diamond is awesome. Diamond is a diamond. City should be donating to JSU football every day. Clubs packed out that charge. And you better say it, bro. You better say it. They shout out the football team when I was in football. Yeah, appreciate the shout out, dog. But I'm not. Here's what I can't speak. I don't know what they doing with their money. They might be putting something in the pot. They might be meeting, but if they not, they need to. They need to. If Coach Prime said that God called him Jack State, it was never about money for him. Yeah, I feel the same way. But he did tell us that it was about paying his coaches. So it may not be money for him, but it's money for his staff, and we have to be sure to think of it. After 4 years, I don't think you're changing much. They would slowly go back to normal. After 4 years. So here's one of the things I would say. And me and Zoe talked about this. I would like to see some things in place for HBCUs, like a substantial TV deal or something like that, like another deal that pays the member institutions in the SWAC, things that can carry on and permeate throughout the culture, throughout the conference. The stadium would be great for Jackson State, but I think as a stadium comes, that's going to be great for any coach that's at Jackson State. New practice field. I would like to see new weight room. I would like to see the plans of the practice facility to come to fruition. The pavilion, the second campus with the second field with bleachers and all the things that was shared publicly. I would like to see that. Heard today that Colorado may have offered Bronco Mendenhall. Man, I hadn't heard that name in a while, Blue. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he also said, well, I was just, I had to apologize to Carl, man, because I told him, I said I had an emotional response. Carl's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. I'm not, I won't 247 Sports no more. And that's okay. I didn't, if he values what I had to say, then I gave him a very long explanation about it. And I just said, look, man, this is my thoughts on that. And I was like, you have to be okay with me or anyone else from Jackson State having, like, people act like the small schools. This is nothing new. Just like people say, well, this ain't nothing new. They always come after good coaches Well, you know what else also isn't new? The response from the small schools. The small schools fans be like, hey, man, leave our coach alone. We want to keep our coach. Look at Luke Finkel, Cincinnati. They up the ante, and now Cincinnati is a Power 5 program, but I'm just saying, you know. My point is, this isn't the response isn't uncommon. Now, the tone was bad, and that's what I had to apologize for, because what I said insinuated a different avenue, and then I kind of supported some thoughts down that path, and it could come off as offensive. He came to me, you know, saying, you know, that implies that he's this and he's not that, and I said, no, you're not that, and I don't think that you're that, and if that was said to make someone think that, then I apologize, which is why I apologized publicly, and I deleted the tweet. So I didn't mean to go at him, but it's okay. I hope. If it ain't, it just ain't. It just, you know, I'm okay with not being liked. You know, all you can really do is just, you know, square up as men and move on. And if somebody chooses to say the hell with that person because of this or that, and it's like, okay, cool. I'll live with that. I'll live with the results. Any word on the football cover pavilion? Well, that was from what last I heard, it's supposed to get started at the end of this season. So, you know, my ears are gonna be on the streets looking for that, because that's the type of stuff those are the game changing things that need to transpire. I said, do you think that? Let's just be real about something. There's a lot of players that would probably hit the portal if he decides to leave. There's certain players that we know is gonna go with him. You know, I know his sons, more likely Travis, Kevin. You know, we don't know. But let's also be real. There's a lot of players that ain't gonna be able to make that trip with him, and those are the players that we would like to keep. And say, hey, you know, we if he does decide to bounce, then I on the last stream talked to AD. AD said, listen, AD is not a man that's reactionary. He's proactive. He's always he said, man, I got a short list for every sport. Like the way he said the way he deals with rumors is like the first rumor is probably the truth, second rumor is probably BS, third rumor, you know, it's somewhere down the middle. You know, he was like, he said he'd been doing this a long time. And y'all got to keep in mind that it was AD Robinson that went and sought out Coach Prime and was able to get Coach Prime to come to Jackson. So if he was able to pull that big old fish out of out of the pond, just imagine what else he could do. Now, is there another Dion Sanders out there? No, Dion Sanders is one of one. You don't get multiple Dion Sanders, but you can take what Dion Sanders has done whenever that time comes, and you can find a candidate that could fit where you are now, that could take things to the next level. I have somebody in mind that if he was to part ways, I was thinking on this. I was like, man, this would be a home run hire, but I'm not touching that until any of this stuff come to light. I hope that this reality don't come about until like 2024 or 2025, 2029 or something. But, you know, if it happens, obviously we're going to have to talk about it, but I'll wait until that time comes. I'm not going to put nothing else out there in regards to that. But yeah, he's going to take most of his staff. The majority of his staff has been with him for quite a while. I know Kevin Mathis, Andre Hart. I know he picked up Coach Flea. Coach Flea is somebody that has head coaching experience, even in the HBCU ranks. You know, Coach TC's had some experience. I mean, there's some members on the staff right now. Would everyone go with him? Maybe. I don't know. Don't know. Don't have a clue. Don't think Coach Prime, particularly Kevin Coldwell. No, I don't either. I did think about that too. Plus, I'm looking at, and then that altitude in Colorado is different. Trust me, from when Coach Reed and I talk, it's different. You know, when it comes to his health. Yeah, that's something definitely to consider. It said, with that fancy out of your head when I'm speaking. I don't even know what that is. I'm going to just leave that alone. Ole Miss fans and an uprunner. Yeah, hey, Lane Kiffin gone, man. He out of there. I know I saw the report that he dispelled the rumors, but y'all know how Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin is a snake oil salesman. Snake oil salesman. Good coach, but his reputation goes before him. Same dude that was at Tennessee, same dude at USC, same dude at the Raiders, same dude that was at Florida Atlantic, and he posted a video, a book, talking about he reading up on the Egg Bowl and probably ain't gonna coach it. So small time Jersey fan, I suppose, to reply to rumors. Yeah, man. Said you're not in control of another person's ability to discern. That's true. That's true. Got a question. Do you think Coach Prime will stay for a long time if we get an invite to FBS? That's a great question. If we were prepared to move up to FBS, that would be something. If we can go to a conference that could pay us out, like, annually, and we could pay the staff more, I absolutely think that he would consider that. I believe so. I don't see why he wouldn't. Yeah, Ole Miss is in. They come and unravel right now, and I don't blame them. You drink some water before you sleep. Feel better tomorrow. Okay, somebody saying good night. Yes, almost all those kids came to play for Prime. Yeah, that's what any coaching staff though. We're in the era of the portal now, so you can just about think. Usually, when there's a coaching change, then you might see a lot of people jump ship. But all you have to do is make the right hire. And we got an AD that we did a show on, talked about, call him the Coach Whisperer. So, yep, that is very true. So we got the GOAT, man, at the AD spot right now. As long as we got AD Robinson, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. No, he didn't actually get lucky. It ain't luck, bro. Or you can use luck is when preparation meets. He was prepared and the opportunity presented itself. So, okay, he got lucky. Good night, Sam. Ray Lewis. I'm a fan of Ray Lewis, but does he fit? Well, we don't know. We don't need a coach right now. We need Coach Prime to stay put. Isn't that the same 80 to sign a contract to pay for less money in Memphis? See, this is the thing you got to understand, YG. Yeji, this you got to understand. At the time, that made sense. And see, this is, let me put you on a little something right now. And I'm not saying I'm schooling you, but just consider this. Do you not realize that today, a good deal today could be a bad deal tomorrow? Because the value of the program, we didn't have the cachet, nor did we have the wherewithal to be able to back out. We've been wanting to get out of that classic for quite a while. If A.D. Robinson would have backed out of that classic, the alumni, there's a lot of people in our alumni base that loved that game, that was pissed off about us pulling out of that game, because that's how it is. So if you're losing for 7 straight damn years, man, you're not finna go and try to make no power move like that. But if you partner with a power player that immediately ups your profile, you follow what I'm talking about? And this person comes in and he's speaking on doing good business, and he's identified that this was not good business, this isn't beneficial. A.D. Robinson had just got in place when he signed that contract. You got to get what I'm saying. He had really just started to get his feet wet. So he wasn't in a position to start unraveling a 30-year contract in a 30-year rivalry. Okay. So there's always context. We think not coming at you, but you can't just throw something out and be like, well, didn't he just do this because that automatically makes him bad? No, you got to understand the context. You got to be able to read the room, and you got to know Jackson State alumni base. Our alumni base don't play, bro. Just like some of these other crazy ass alumni base. We got some crazy ass folks in our alumni base. Trust me when I tell you. And they hard to deal with. We fired a winning coach and sent our program to holy hell for 7 years. So, yeah. No job security. Perfect fit mentor from Campbell. I ain't mad at that one, EA. I ain't mad at all. he tapered off. He might be looking for a job soon. Ain't no telling. We don't know. Blue can tell us if he's on the hot seat. I doubt if he's on the hot seat right now with the class that he got coming in, but I think he bought himself time. I honestly don't think there's a real threat of him leaving Shador until Shador's gone. I mean, that could be true unless he looking at taking Shador with him. Where he goes, there it go. He said he got a call from God. That's right. And I ain't the one that's gonna tell a man that ain't true. That man is, from everything we've seen, he's displayed. He's been very open about his faith and about his belief system. So I'm not gonna ever question that. This is my opinion. Coach Prime wants to be a legacy coach. He wants to prove that he could do something HBCU that's never been done. He wants to bring kids. Hey, I bought that, and I've been believing until the cows come home. Rod Wilson, I heard that name out there that he wanted to get in the coaching. Not as sexy as Coach Prime from a name standpoint, no pun intended. But who were you thinking about, Tyler? You thinking about Rod Wilson? Would JSU made more playing a home game at JSU versus playing in Memphis? Absolutely. They would have. Actually, yeah, we would have. But again, you're not in a position to back out of a contract. You get what I'm talking about? I mean, you're using today's information with yesteryear's decision. The information today wasn't the same as it was back then. It just wasn't. And if you can't understand that, then I'm just going to say you're right, and we can move on. She said, mentor is a zaddy. Y'all, something else. You are something else. It's Israel not being schooled. I'm voicing. No. Nobody's schooling anybody. I'm not schooling. And I even said that. That's why I was like, I'm not coming at it. He gave his opinion, and he got that right. Ain't no schooling. I'm just letting him know because maybe you're not aware. So if in the sense of being schooled, you're being enlightened on maybe some things that you probably didn't consider. So I wouldn't say school because it has a negative tone to it. I'm calm now, so I could think sensibly, but I wasn't calm earlier. And that's why it's best to not hit sin if you're emotional. And I made that mistake today. Might have lost myself a friend, man. I got to go back and apologize to my dog, man. I ain't mean it, big bro. I apologize again. Oh, he said mentor. Yeah, man, mentor. Hey, somebody gonna go after him. Now, I don't know how much he's getting paid. The traditions at JSU are very tough, man. You can't, it's hard to do that. Let me say this, man. What Coach Prime was able to pull off with getting us out of that game in Memphis is nothing. It's really damn amazing, in my opinion. You from Jack? Okay. Yeah. So I didn't know that. So yeah, you know. So you aware of that. So you should have led with that, bro. I'm from Jackson. I've been going to the games in 1978, and I would have went a whole different direction. My mistake, and my fault for insinuating that. But I guess based off your initial comment, I thought that maybe you wasn't aware. Keep in mind when A.D. Robinson took over, things were in disarray, really bad disarray. So while you're trying to stabilize the program, you're not going to pull out of a 30-year rivalry. And you didn't have, the coach was Tony Hughes at the time, bro. that we eventually fired. And we had John Hendrick. It might have been Hendrick on a short-term deal. You're not pulling out of a contract during that time because you don't have the support. You follow what I'm saying? Yeah. So that goes into that. I think we have to consider all of that. So again, keep in mind we I'm reading text, and when you read something, you're reading it based off your own thoughts. So you can be a little misconstrued. Tony the Tiger, I'm going to see if he's single. LaDon, stop. No, do your thing, girl. Do your thing, girl. Tony didn't bust a grape, literally. Yeah, I know he's not well, and in my opinion, it's more than his foot. He's aging and he's seeing some early signs of I don't even know what that means. What the hell does STM mean? Diamond Prime definitely added to his home. My girl. Work for Prime Cleaning Service, to be honest. Ooh, is that a little intel? That a little intel? So I've been saying Shador's senior year would be Travis and Kevin Coleman Jr. with Cam and the rest of the JSU stars will take over the draft. Travis will be top 5. So boy, that is a dream come true. I really want to see that. Oh, I really want to see that. Oh, I want to see that, Diamond. What is STM? Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, what the hell? I thought I was being slow for a minute. I'm like, what that mean? Short term. What the hell does STM mean? No, man, we out of the OBC, bro. That game gonna be played in. Wait a minute, I'm hearing this. Man, we better not be going back to Miami at the beginning of the year. I ain't gonna be mad about it, but then again, I want to go to Tallahassee, bro. I was told earlier I was told we were supposed to be playing y'all in November, EA. Man, I want to come to Tallahassee, man. Never been. Mentor is at 250,000. Oh yeah, we can snatch him up. We pay a little bit more than that, Mentor. Go prime them my league. We gonna bring all them damn recruits over here with him. All y'all come on over here. Short-term memory loss. You left the L off. I said short-term memory. I was like, is it short-term memory? But I was like, where the L at? See, now you want to put you over here you got us all throw it off. Short-term memory loss. Short-term memory. Okay. No, that's I think it's a bad brag. Yeah, I think it is at Bragg. I think we played. I was told the 1st of November. First weekend of November. Wait a minute. Simmons said what on the press? SWAC Challenge, we go to Atlanta at the beginning of the season versus South Carolina State. What did Coach Simmons say on the press? I gotta go listen to Coach Simmons, man. I keep asking y'all. I wish JSU recruit California more, my cousin. Oh, we do recruit it. We do. We got Bartolone. Bartolone is from Cali. He's from Whittier. You see, he just offered the wide receiver. Hey, bro, speaking of, hey, Bori, hey, maybe you can answer this for me, dog. How can I get tickets? That's what okay, y'all asked me, was I going to the Disneyland with the team? I'm trying to go to the modern day St. John Bosco game Friday. I know them tickets gonna be they're gonna be high as giraffe ears. Herman is from San Diego. Dalen Dunn is from San Diego. Tavion Beasley is from St. John Bosco. Josiah Laban is from Servite out of Cali. Can I think you're right on the FAMU game? Simmons said 1 more year. Man, really? Bro, we going back to Miami again to beat y'all up. Yeah, I guess we gonna have to beat y'all ass again 1 more year, man. I actually like that because that means that, all right, whatever. That means that we'll have to. That means that we gonna get y'all in Jackson the following year. That means we won't get Tallahassee to 2024, 2025 actually. Wow. There we go. Dunn, Beasley, Herman, Laban, Cali kids. Don't forget Jasper Freeze. I know he's from Germany, but he played at Cal. Got him off the West Coast. Don't forget the young man that was the walk-on wide receiver. Forgot his name just that fast. He's actually from Palmdale, California. JP Andrade is from Laverne, California. I'm just going through everybody, making sure I don't miss anyone. I think that's it. Palmdale, come back to me. I follow Yeah, bro. Who you talking to me? OBC. Damn, we going back to Miami. Wow. Wow. SWAC won't be satisfied until FAMU beat us. Well, the SWAC just ain't gonna be satisfied right now. Oh yeah, that's right, man. Maximus Gibbs. That's right. He from Cali. That's right. Oh yeah. Good call, bro. Good call, Aaron. Damn good call. Bori, hit me up, man, on IG. I need tickets to the St. John Bosco Model Day game, bro. I want to go Friday night after the women's basketball game. I got to find tickets to that game, bro. That's for the championship game too, man. Them tickets gonna be unbelievably high. Yeah, St. John Bosco, number one in the country. I'm trying to get that Model Day game as well, bro. Get 2 tickets. Take me with you, dog. I'm going. We're going, bro. Let's do it. I'm in that thing. Jackson State merched up. We done offered the wide receiver on St. John Bosco's team. He's a 2024 kid though. Kid got offers from everybody. He like Wes Welker, Julian Edelman, that type of receiver. Got an offer from. He got offers from Penn State, Georgia, Oregon, USC. You name it. You name it, man. We recruit Cali, bro. Definitely recruiting Cali. Excuse me. I mean, my nose is itching. My beard is growing again. I gotta trim this damn thing down. Been scratched the tip of my nose off. ULM coach salary is only $350,000 with bonuses equaling up to. See, that's what I'm saying, man. We doing some good stuff, man. We gotta come together and we gotta tip the staff, man. Tip JSU athletics, man. We gotta start an initiative and just start planting them seeds locally. Like, hey, bro, y'all tipping the football team, man. We got, you know what I mean? King, what's up? We're recruiting 2 other Texas A&M players hit the portal. We putting them offers out there. We're gonna find out in about a month, man. We're gonna find out in a few weeks where we at. But that's why I was a little ticked off with the article, man, because I'm like, bro, I understand you got sources, but dog, you gonna kill a lot of fucking recruits, bro, because it's like, man, them recruits ain't gonna commit to no Jackson if they don't know if Coach Prime coming or not. What do I know on Guthrie? I mean, I think he wants to come to Jackson. If we put the offer out there, we can get him. He definitely want to play on the other side of Travis. Good kid, too. He's getting offers all throughout the HBCU landscape right now. Really good kid. We got a chance, though. Darryl Asbury. Man, you know what? Coach Hendricks used to say that all the time. They always said Cali guys are soft. But I think that you can find a soft kid anywhere, not just Cali. Just followed a lot of JSU players in the past few days. This Shador just followed him back yesterday. I interviewed Isaiah Spencer from my alma mater, Madison Central. I think he's a go. He definitely said he was going to commit in December. So I look forward to him signing on the dotted line, early signing day to sign with us. That'll be dope. Raise the ticket prices from 30. That ain't going to happen. That would be nice, but I don't think they're going to do it. I mean, that's a great idea, bro. I've been pitching that ticket raising initiative for the past year. And trust me, dog, it was met with heavy resistance. And we only averaging about 8,000 season tickets. We got to get our season tickets up. We got a lot of shit we could do, man. We just, some of us in our base as a whole, not picking on anybody, we just stagnant. We just stagnant. Yeah, and that was the thing, bro. That was the thing that I just felt like. I'm like, bro, you on 247 Sports, bro. Like, he took my comments, though I was calling him Uncle Tom or a sellout. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I said, if I wanted to call you a sellout, let me tell you something about Ken Clark, man. I'm going to say you are a sellout. You're Uncle Tom. I'm going to say that. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and beat around the bush. But you can say something and it can be picked up by others that that's what you're saying, including that person. And that's why I apologize, because what I said insinuated that I was saying that he was Uncle Tom or sellout. And I don't think I think he's paid to cover Dion Sanders, and anything that comes out, it's like TMZ almost. Tabloids damn there. It's like, bro, I get it that you got a story to put out, but just know that if you put that out, we got the right to respond. You say whatever your heart desires. Just don't get yourself in trouble. And don't tag Coach, by the way, either, man. That was just victim playing. Yeah, I just, again, man, I'm going to say it again. No one owes Jackson State positive commentary. Everyone has the right to say what they feel and speak how they feel. But here's what you can't do. You can't monitor or control the response that comes from that. It's a cause and effect. For every action, there's a reaction. You can't, we joked about it when we was interviewing. He's like, man, Jackson State folk jumped on me so bad when I put that article out there. And I'm like, dude, hey, man, you sharing anything that then you got people like Bomani Jones. Do y'all know the shit that Bomani Jones said when Coach Prime was hired at Jackson State? He was against it. He said he had nothing good to say. But today, he retweeted Carl Reed's tweet about the article. Man, Dion would kill in South Florida. And Carl Reed retweeted that because that's his work. So if you get to do that, then I get the right to do that. You don't, if you don't want to screw, I don't fuck with him because he said something about me. Okay, cool. But I come to you as a man and tell you how I feel about it. And people I guess people can't handle that type of upfrontness. You dig what I'm talking about? Thank you, Yimagaru. Thank you, Yim. Man, that's amazing. Appreciate that. Still taking them donations, man. We got to, hey, everybody that want to donate, hit that Cash App or that PayPal below, man. We trying to get these ladies to Disneyland. We trying to get them to Disneyland. Keep in mind, school is out this week. They leaving on Wednesday. Ain't no school. They gonna be eating Thanksgiving Thanksgiving dinner as a team in Los Angeles, preparing for a game to play on Friday that we get to watch and go patronize. So we want to, man, there's a lot of people that be hating, and I pay attention to what people say. I hear all that. You know, I see all that. People got to stop acting like you know what you're doing. And then when you get called out for it, you want to act like you're the victim. No, you're not. I'm just telling you straight to your face that that's horseshit. And I'm seeing what you're doing. And it's all a part of a system that's designed to, you got people out here. Let's change gears for a second. Y'all saw the article, y'all saw the video of the people trying to take money from A&T for growing. Then you got the video of the white dude that was in the legislature. I was talking to Dr. Glover, Tennessee State, talking about qualified blacks are choosing Tennessee State at a higher rate than they're choosing the other institutions in Tennessee. I was like, am I in a twilight zone? Like, is this really happening? So people are frowning upon the fact that qualified blacks, more qualified, or I think that's the word he used, I don't know, man. These people are crazy, man. So I said to myself today, I said, maybe I'm the one that's insane. Maybe I'm expecting something. Like, you can't change things that's inside of a system that's designed to keep things a certain way. When you come in and start messing with the construct that's in place, that's going to be met with resistance. But resistance is not always direct like that. Sometimes the resistance is indirect. And all they got to do is dangle a carrot in front of us. And we take the bait every time. So you can't sell progression for your people. And then as soon as the carrot get dangled in front of you by the very people who told you they didn't want you, and then you say, hey, I've done enough for you. It's time to go ahead and get this bag. That's the thing I would have a problem with, but we'll see. The culture's not for sale, man. I would hope that I would hope that that it's enough to keep him in place. It says, did Alcorn get this much hate during the era of winning? They got, I mean, you know, people hated on them. You know, we rivals, so we always gonna talk shit. But no one gets as much hate as Jackson State does. It was like that when we were losing. Like Jackson State is one of one. We keep trying to tell y'all that this ain't nothing new for us. But the problem for them is Jackson State is winning now. So you get a Jackson State fan base that's annoying as hell, big fan base that's loud, brash, ignorant, all the above, and now we winning. Sucks to be you. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I like that kid, man. I like his mindset. He is a funny dude, man, and he is very convicted in what he be like. Man, I ain't from Madison. I'm from Florida. He let me know. He's like, bro, I'm from Florida, man. Ain't no damn Madison. The Reed got he probably do, man. I mean, listen, man. If you want to know, you got Charles Barkley on some channel today talking about how blacks treat the gay community. You always have this one person from our community that they slap in front of you that's supposed to be the voice for the people, and it's always some bullshit ass take that's against us. And we gotta wear that shit. And they think it's validated because somebody that has the same color skin as us that said it. Like Charles Barkley don't speak for us or for black people. Just saying, man. This is exactly how I move, Diamond. I pay attention to what people say and don't say. Silence speaks volume as well. There's a saying that says if you, I don't know it to the T, but it's something to the effect that if you're okay with my oppression, then you become my oppressor. Something to that effect. If I'm getting my ass kicked and you say you rock with me, and while I'm down on the ground getting my head pushed in, and I just so happen to glance and I see you watching me get my head pushed in and you don't do nothing to stop it, man, don't ever in your life say nothing else to me. If I recover, that whatever you thought it was dead forever. Because now I see you as an enemy. Because you was okay with watching me get my head pushed in. You see me at a disadvantage you could have at least stopped it. You didn't have to jump in it, but you could have at least stopped it. Because if you stopped it, then you reduce the amount of pain that's being inflicted on me. Because I'm getting my chip pushed back right now. I can't rock with people that's like that. So that's absolutely how I move. That's principled. Listen, folks, is everything that's said comes from a thought. And you got to understand that what you see and read that comes out of people's mouth or hear what comes out of people's mouth, it comes from a thought. And it's a lot of things that's not said that you can gather context from what actually is said. That's all. Yeah, you do. Coach Prime's speech, the Alcorn game was like, we're gonna figure out, we're gonna learn what's real and what's fake. And I thought that was such a very telling speech. So I think that same speech should be applied all the way across the board to everybody. Yeah, that was insane, man. I put a tweet out saying Dr. Glover gave you that laugh that you mastered, where you know exactly what she's thinking. Then she say what's PC. to preserve her reputation, and she preserves her career because she knows she said what she really wanted to say. That was probably going to go viral, and she probably was something was going detrimental was going to probably happen to her because she responded to somebody else's ignorance, and that's the sad part about what we have to deal with. So, can we talk about this? The other day, the tides are starting to turn, and they see it coming, and it's not just happening at JSU, but it's happening all over HBCU. Absolutely, look at the basketball landscape. Look at the like I said, enrollment is up. Morgan State, North Carolina State, Tennessee State. You get what I'm saying? A lot of kids are, families are really starting to push their kids into HBCUs because they understand the value of it. And that's all you really could ask for. Nothing wrong with going to a PWI, but if you have an opportunity, by all means. But, we just want HBCUs to be considered just as much, as if not more. Systemic racism. That's what racism changes colors, changes clothes a long time ago. It's all systemic. You get bigots out there. Bigots are agents of racism. Those are the ones that say certain things. Those are the words that say that are vocal with it. Racism is systemic. Laws and legislation and systems in place that's designed to keep certain things. And you allow a few of us, to elevate within the system. And then those that don't elevate will be kind of halted by those that do. There's a lot of people that don't like that mindset, but you can't tell me because I trust me. I see it. I've seen it in multiple arenas. I've been in very high positions and I've dealt with things no one had to deal with. I dealt with a situation, my previous employer, and the executive director didn't care for me. He cared for somebody that was less qualified, that didn't look like me. And the president and owner of the company had to step in and say, no, this is the guy. And he basically handpicked me and put me in that role. It's not all the time that you get somebody that favors you and say, despite the systems. Now, despite him putting me in that position, he told that dude to leave him alone. Didn't fire him. He just said, leave him alone. So that even confirmed that they don't do nothing to him. They just call the dogs off if they like you. So you think it's hearsay like all the other? It's possible. Everything gonna reveal itself. We don't have to worry about if his rumors are true because if it comes to pass, then we'll know what was true. Like the Lane Kiffin stuff, he can talk till he's blue in the face, but if he accept that job and have a press conference on Friday, then everything he said is irrelevant. The question is, what is that representative's alma mater since he's mad? That's a good question. I don't know what school he went to. I think maybe Chattanooga. I think they was in Chattanooga, so ain't no telling. Probably Tennessee, Chattanooga. Yeah, Jack State was being talked about even when he was losing. Travis is definitely for the people. He loves playing for. Man, I love that kid, man. Just the way he interacts with the fans. It's amazing. Yeah, we pay the winning social media thing. That's why I hate on display. Jason, the Cowboys, Tom Brady. We already know what to expect from other people. Yep, some of our own. Yep, that's true. Very true. Malcolm Six said City throwing entertainers in front of. Yep, that is it. Man, he said that all the time. He's like, who are these entertainers that's supposed to speak for us? Like, that's all a part of it. You go get these people that got a little money. See, you know something. Is it Yeji? I'm gonna call you Yeji. Yeji. $500 on a plane ticket from Detroit to the championship game, but I'm coming for sure. What a good spot to eat at. Vaughn, don't you worry about a thing, brother. You feel me? Vaughn, you gonna be taken care of. There's a lot of good food spots. Let me know what day you coming in. Love to connect with you. Got a lot of food spots. I'll give you a whole list. Don't worry about it. We'll roll it out for you. The timing of the article, what pissed people off the most. That's what I was saying, man. I'm like, bro, we just literally won the game against Alcorn on Saturday, and on Monday you dropped this bullshit. And I was like, we don't even have to know this. You didn't say anything that we had to know. We don't have to know that. He's in conversation with the like you automatically gonna send a shockwave through the base, and the fans gonna see this shit because it's gonna go viral now because it's Dion Sanders. We was just trending on Saturday because of Travis Hunter's performance, and on Monday you drop an article, bro, talking about Dion talking to Colorado and USF. And I said, bro, it's clear what bro job is at 247 Sport. He's like, oh man, this how you feel? Yeah, that's how I feel. Yep. Yeah, Charles did come off very Herschel Walkerish. Yeah, he did. Well, he said it. I know. No, he said it at the end of the game. Yeah, he said at the end of the game. I mean, it's true. I never disagreed. I just said we don't, it's Craig Haley's a bigot. Yeah, I ain't gonna you just go see that for yourself. Noah Boulier is a good kid. Yeah, I know he wants to come. He's acting like yeah, I don't go there. I don't say that name. To be honest, the ball is in our court. We got to get those blue chip athletes to get on board. We need it's a collective effort, man. It ain't just in our court like that, EA, what you mean, bro? I'm kind of lost. If you say no, you say no. He's saying don't fight back. Then you said I don't want to see. I'm not sure what you. I might be missing something. So chime in on it. Yeah, Tyler, you're right, man. The offense sucked ass. It really did. But again, the O-line was also atrocious. So it don't matter what you're doing. You can run the best offense in the world and have great play calling. If you ain't getting blocked, if you're not blocking very well, it's not going to work. Still got to go execute. So I think it's not just coaching. It's the offense, period. The wide receivers got to catch the balls, and then when they catch the balls, they got to hold on to them. They got to run the right routes. The O-line has to block. The running backs have to hit the holes. Shador got to not hold the ball forever. So all of that plays, it's not just play calling. And that's, he said all of that. The O-line just was, the offense just is stagnant. It's not indicative of what we can do. You can't go and have a 21-point quarter and then turn around and can't even score a touchdown the whole game because you just ain't executing, All right, let's see. I hate that I believe in us as a people sometimes. You know what, bro? That first sentence is exactly how I felt today. Sometimes I say, maybe I'm just fooling myself to believe that the things that we desire and hope for us as a people is going to happen, because it seems like sometimes I feel like, we take one step forward and like 7 steps backwards. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel sometimes. But he said the cause is bigger, the moment is bigger. This can be a watershed moment for our community. I wish everyone involved. And that's just how I feel, bro. You are aligned in so many ways, bro. It ain't even funny. We've had this conversation and it's so real. And that's just that it's the part that annoyed me today is that this is how I feel, people. Tyler just summed up my thoughts on this whole thing. And my thoughts about the article that was put out and the stuff that was put out is centered around this, as well as what's happening currently. So the thing that annoys me is not someone else from the outside. It's us that come to me and be trying to explain to me why what I'm feeling is like it's out of line. Not out of line as if it's wrong. It's out of line with status quo. Like, bro, you're like, this happens all the time. This is just status quo. And it's like, motherfucker, status quo has kept us where we've been for forever and a day. And if it don't happen now, I don't think it ever happens. This is the greatest opportunity that this aspect of our community that we could ever be. It's not going to be the same. I don't care if Coach Prime goes to USF and have the #1 recruiting class and dominates. It's just going to be about football. But the cultural impact, the way the community has gravitated towards the program. And you may say, well, it ain't no money in it. Well, there's a lot of things that's in front of us that has affected us and as far as understanding. And what makes the mission so challenging is you have to stay the course to help our people really kind of elevate our mindset to understand that we could do things like what we're doing tonight with initiatives. We can come together as a unit. We spending money anyway. You're telling me it's 180 people on here. Let me ask you, it's 180 people watching me talk. Have you donated toward the women's basketball program initiative? We're trying to raise $4,700 so they can go to Disneyland. Not judging you for it, but if everybody that probably, let's just say 80 people has donated, that's 100 people. If 100 people would just put $25 on the table, we could do this shit in literally 5 minutes. That's how powerful this is. But we'll turn around and we'll give away that money for Netflix. Then we might watch a movie. Ask yourself how much Netflix you watch. This is a one-time thing. It's not a monthly subscription. This is just an initiative. Just think about that. Man, we go to a football game and spend $40 on water because we're paying $5 a bottle. We're going to get 5 bottles of water or some hot dogs and bullshit that's going to make us feel bad anyway. We just throw that away. It ain't no big deal. So we got it. We just, sometimes we have to be coerced into doing it. I'm telling you, we can do it. And this is the greatest moment in the history of HBCU that we can capitalize on this. You donate to me. Look at the link at the bottom. I'm spearheading the initiative. Me. It's at the bottom. Ken Clark 1400. The money is not coming to me. It's not coming to me. It's coming to me. I'm receiving it. I'm giving it to Coach Tamika Reed. That's what's happening. All right. We move on from that. Tyler always come in with the thought-provoking comments. Love you, bro. Appreciate your mindset, dog. We always on the same page. Said Coach Prime posted today for recruits. He ain't hard to find. So it's been as usual. We caught up in stuff. You know what? And that's for me. That was for me. I had a moment. So you're right. I did have a moment. But I always like to talk about it because I want to give us an outlet because the haters gonna talk. And the haters sometimes have bigger platforms than those that really are for the cause. There's so many people that's against the cause. So I don't want to just be like, let's just pretend like it ain't out there. I do want to come on and give us an outlet to be able to have the dialogue about it. That's why I got to be better though. I can't come on all frustrated as hell. I was so damn frustrated. I fell asleep, man. I just don't. It would be a great, like that, Daryl Smith. I'm gonna roll with that. Coach Prime is not a sucker. You got that right. It's a sobering fact. Our ancestors would want better for us, but we believe their water is colder and tastes better. It's been that way for years, man. We could spend days and days and days talking about that. We can spend days and days talking about this. And sometimes we got to just stop talking and we got to lead with action, even if it shows small things. And believe it or not, I get hate from putting together initiatives. And I don't like to broadcast hate like that, but I'm just saying, trust me, there has been some who he think he is, who you to think you supposed to. I'm doing something good, and you like, oh, so ain't nothing but some air fryers in a freezer. I guess what you want, a cookie? You think it's a game? Oh yeah. Yeah, we a trip, man. We are a trip. Trust me when I tell you. But we're gonna keep doing our thing, and we're gonna get these girls to go to Disneyland. And I'm telling y'all, we're gonna get Coach on the live, man. She's gonna come on the live. I just got it, like I said. I can't wait. It's gonna be dope as hell. All right, let's see. I see it like this. How can a black that sees what's happening with Dion to try to take it from us for the white man, white schools? He could stop working for them and start his own platform. There we go. Cash App. Money sign King. Man. Just got a boom shakalaka. Just got one. Mario, appreciate you. Good brother, man. You're right. What do you say? You're right. This once in a lifetime opportunity came. Yeah, it came, man. I mean, I was just saying, we don't want this to be short lived. So again, if you can put it out there, we can respond. I feel like every time somebody goes out and says they link Coach Prime to a job, we have every right as JSU supporters, alums, and fans to say we want Coach Prime to stay at Jack State. And we could flood the internet with Jack State, like they say, Memphis. We say Jack State. We gonna flood their head with Jack State. Every time they say Colorado, Jack State. USC, Jack State. That's how I look at it. Yeah, to the purchase his name. Yeah, bro, you deep with it, dog. Deep with it. EA. Oh my gosh, bro. Man, we can drop the mic and end the call on this one, bro. This is bro, y'all, I ain't gotta say nothing. Y'all saying it for me. Oh my goodness. Back to the football. It's sophomore draft. Oh my goodness, man. This is beautiful. It's classic. This team is young, y'all. Sophomore. Man, come on, man. Come on now. Come on, y'all. Yeah, most people do. What's the total right now? I gotta tally it up. Let's see what we collected tonight. I'll tell y'all right now. 1 second. I'm gonna go to Cash App real quick. I'm gonna go to my text because the new text come through. Cash App. So tonight we collected 100, 200, 300. No, that's not correct. Let me start over. Okay, there we go. So it's 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 75, 1,100 through Cash App. Collected 1,300 so far. And that's 13 on top of, I think we're sitting at about 3,100. So we're about, and I'm gonna tally it all up. Just don't, if I'm off slightly, don't worry. I'm definitely gonna hit the pause button once we hit that number. So we're sitting at we're about 1,500 shy. 15, little right at 1,500 that we got to hit between now and Wednesday. So, what's that? $15 from 100. We got 173 in the chat. If everybody do $15 in there, we'll be there. No, Ken, I know folks that ain't hating on you because you trying to stuff. Oh yeah, man. It's not about hating about the women's basketball. It's about people like clout, and people think I'm getting something because of this. You got to understand something. I've been leveraging my relationships and building my reputation organically, meaning never asking anybody who sell merch for a discount, always supporting everybody who sells merch, going to games, really doing work to get media credentials, not just on the sideline, not knocking anybody that do, really doing the work, doing podcast shows and really doing the work, and just staying the course. My reputation was always built off recruiting. What I say, I try to say exactly what I know and not get into like gossipy type things and really just stand on principle. So when Dion shows up, everybody wants to get in on this thing. So when they see you doing things, they don't see the work that's been done to get to this point. They just think that it's, oh, you know, Ashley, or oh, you know, Dwayne, and it's like, no. No, I've been putting the work in, and I have relationships that I've built. So now that I have a platform, it was in my heart to just use this way, because I really, truly, genuinely care. And again, it wasn't until after they took monetization away from me, and we interviewed Coach Reed, and I was like, wait a minute, I can use this for that. And the light bulb kind of went off and was like, you know what, man, the hell with me. You know, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I could shut YouTube down, and I ain't making no money off YouTube, folks. I'm not. It's not like that. Like I said, I'm blessed and fortunate to have a great career, and I'm able to, you know, bless people and make sure my kids are straight in great schools and do what they need to do because of my career, not because of anything that is related to this. This is an investment on time. So I'm saying all that to say this. People see you and they think they see you doing things, and sometimes they may want to do something. They may not know how to do it, and then they see you doing it, and it's like an envious thing. I don't understand jealousy and envy because I don't suffer from that. I don't struggle with jealousy or envy because I don't feel like what's for me anybody can have. I can't have what God has for you is for you. I can't have that. So why am I envious of that? But what's for me is for me. And I'm going to get that, good or bad, right? So, yeah, man, people, look at how I got to this place, man. Me and Zoe was coming on here doing lives, and Paige got flagged 100 damn times. You know what I'm saying? and people review the page, take monetization from you, and you got weirdos out there. And I'm not talking about like the haters and nothing like that. I don't think the people that hate on Jack State was hating. I don't think it came from that way. That was just somebody that's weird that gravitate towards something and might feel some type of way about it. That's all. So that's my thoughts on that. But yeah, there are people out there that really be like, who you think you are? Because when you start doing things, you know, insecurity will make people feel guilty because they see you doing something, and it's like a mirror. They feel like, well, I ain't really doing nothing, so I feel some type of way about it. So yeah, it's weird to try to explain it because I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Man, I just got a bunch of I don't know if those are cash apps or not, but let me check. And all y'all came through with it, man. Y'all coming through with it. Martin, Shantana, Eloise, Mario, Faithido, Chelsea. All y'all just sent something through, man, and I appreciate that. We gonna hit that goal, man. And I ain't even gonna tell her. I said, Coach, don't you worry, we're gonna make it happen. So this particular part right here, damn, I've been going 3 hours. I gotta get off the stream now. So if you're watching this stream and it's over with, The Cash App's at the bottom. Ken Clark 1400. PayPal.me/Ken Clark 1400. If you want to donate, let's get this knocked out. We're about 3/4 of the way at our goal. Let's go ahead and knock out this last 1200. Because I think I just got like 300 in Cash Apps just then. I just got another 300. We was about 50. So we about 1200 shy. About 1200 shy. So let's go ahead and knock out this last 12. Let's get to 47. And then I'm going to process the paperwork. I'm going to come back with the receipt. So y'all ain't got to worry about that. One last thing I'll show before I get off this stream. One more time. This is the breakdown. Y'all, matter of fact, I'll do it for you. Let me pull up my calculator. The total is $26.75. She did say there was like a little surcharge per ticket. It was like only like a couple of dollars. So I didn't really, that's not on this. So $26.75 plus $19.69. It equals $46.44 plus those surcharge of a couple of dollars. So we'll put that in the chat. So that'll be on record, $46.44 plus, and we're just gonna round that off to 4,700, and that's how we got the numbers. So once we do both transactions, I'm gonna come back and then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna post the receipts, and then we're gonna get Coach on the live, and we're gonna have her say something, and we're gonna celebrate this damn thing, man. And then we're gonna take a break from this because we got Christmas coming up, we got the holidays, and hopefully we'll, we don't have anything. Hopefully she'll be good for a little while. So anywho, love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Everything they do is being flat. Yeah, you got a bunch of goofballs out there doing what they do. Let them do what they do. They said, we rocking 3 hours. It's a great nightcap. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm about to shut it down. Go get me some sleep, man, because I guess I'm refreshed because, hell, I took like an hour power nap before I got on this joint. I hate that Power 5 fans talk down on HBCUs. What is crazy because I black HBCU. Yeah, it's all a part of it, man. It's amazing how they don't, but we have to value our own stuff. And if you really want to know if we value our own stuff, is just watch how many people that look like you and I that talk down on the Celebration Bowl. It's amazing to me how many people jump in the chat. Well, they need to play in the playoffs. You really on here talking about the FCS playoffs, and then you just show your ignorance every time you speak. Because the Celebration Bowl don't have no value to us. Not when I say us, we value it in the HBCU world, but there's a lot of people that don't understand the nuances of and all the breakdowns and the details of the money. They want us to go to FCS playoffs because we look for their validation from the other side. No offense to anyone, but I'm just saying, I'm a black man, y'all. I deal with black problems, real problems that face our community every single day. And if you don't have to walk around in the skin that I'm in, then you don't know what we have to deal with every day. Every day. So I'm not going to apologize for that. It's not just because we're talking. We wish we didn't have to talk about it. Nobody's playing the race card. You know what I'm saying? This is the reality of that. And this is what we have to deal with. And you see that through the stuff you see popping up on social media. People, saying stupid stuff about schools and finding the institution for growing and asking, is it the aggressive marketing you guys are doing? Why are all these black people choosing an HBCU? Why aren't they going to some of these other schools? You got these great black students loving what you're doing over there. We want those black students to go to our schools. He said that shit in 2022. I was like, the fuck am I watching? Is this a movie? Like, wow. Next live stream, Wednesday. I'm gonna come to you before Thanksgiving, and then we're gonna do some live on Friday. But it's gonna be, I'm coming to you live from. I'm gonna try to have some live. I'm gonna get with Coach Reed and figure out how can we do some type of live, maybe at the hotel, where she can come and sit down. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, it's gonna be dope. I'm telling you, it's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be dope. We're gonna do something. Trust me, we're gonna do something. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. I wonder what time they leave on Saturday. They won't have time to Disney after the game. Actually, they would. The game's over around 4 or 5. So 5 o'clock, it be getting dark. They get dressed and they roll out there. If you get out there at Disneyland 6 o'clock, it's open. I mean, it's open till 1 or 2 in the morning. So they got plenty of time to go out there for multiple hours. So they got time. They got time. She's thought it through. She knows what she want to do. My only thing is it might be a little cold out there, but it's in Anaheim. So yeah. But anywho, y'all keep sending them though. We got about 1,200 that we need to hit, man. If you haven't donated, we still got 156 on the stream. Make sure y'all like the stream. Make sure you subscribe to the page if you're not already a subscriber. And yeah, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Zoe. Yeah, Zoe left and he came on. I appreciate my brother getting off work, man. Grinding. It's peak season. And it's all good. Yeah, Anaheim shouldn't be that bad. I'm in Rancho, man, under the mountain, so that wind. But I think the weather, I'm going to check the weather for Friday, y'all, and then I'll come back on. Like I said, hopefully between now and Wednesday, when those that choose to watch the stream that's not live, they'll send some donations and we can continue to get to that goal. And like I said, wherever we fall short, I'm going to make up the difference of that, and we'll go from there. So nevertheless, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Peace out.